7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit your open mics, music up. Somebody roll red. Roll red. Animate.
Welcome to Statesboro, Georgia for Sun Belt Conference basketball on ESPN.
Animate.
Tonight, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns coming to town for the first time in almost 3 years to take on the Georgia Southern Eagles.
And
Both the Eagles and the Raging Cajuns looking to bounce back from the loss over the weekend. Georgia Southern will lose their third straight game against Southern Miss, while Louisiana looking to bounce back from a tough overtime loss to South Alabama.
White. For your
Welcome
live.
inside the hill.
Animate.
I'm Mosley. I'm Danny Wall. Sky Taylor.
Blues.
When it comes to bouncing back,
blue.
getting back in rhythm in Sun Belt Conference play, Hunter, what's the biggest factor this evening?
The biggest factor for both of these teams are going to be fundamentals. Free throws, rebounding, keeping the ball, not turning it over. When you get in a slump like this, that both of these teams have been through this season, you have to do the little things right to get out of it.
This is going to be a game with guard play, leading the way for both teams. For Louisiana, Mustafa El-Mutawakil and Georgia Southern.
Stand by 3 out of this.
El-Mutawakil for the Raging Cajuns is not your prototypical guard in this day and age where every guard likes to shoot 5, 6, 7 3-pointers a game. He likes to get down and dirty in the paint. Really a slasher from the wing where he loves to get inside the paint. On the other side, Dante Holman, he's your prototypical let it fly from beyond the arc behind the guard. He had 6 and 8 3-pointers in his last game on the road.
2 different times.
Our third member of the broadcast
Stand by 3.
has more on this one.
White. For your live. Animate.
Georgia Southern is on their third game losing streak tonight, and they are trying to switch
Two Southern coast. Two Southern coast.
Louisiana tonight here at home. The question is, are the Eagles going to be able to stay locked in? As the recent losses have all come down to tight margins. Eagles head coach Charlie Henry said we need to eliminate those my bad moments, as those could be difference makers in another close game. With Louisiana also hungry for a win, it's looking like it could be anyone's game tonight, guys.
Does all 6.
Sky, Georgia Southern now below 500, 11-12 on the year, 4-7 in Sun Belt play. Louisiana 5-6 in the Sun Belt, although 7-16 overall.
Insert phone on.
Head coach Greg Zimmerman has been 4-7 since
taking
over as interim head coach back on December 19th.
Does all 2 clean?
It's been a good transition taking over midway through the year. For Georgia Southern head coach Charlie
insert phone
talk
on.
about how Louisiana's going to be a hard-playing team.
One, Gary Sparger, move 1.
Considering that they are a team that forces a lot of turnovers. Louisiana, top 5 in the Sun Belt.
Does all phone 1 off. Start your move 1. Start your move slow. Start your move 1. Start your moves. The set 1 dissolve.
Second in the Sun Belt, most turnovers per game.
Somebody animate your bug. Animate your bug.
Hold on to the ball.
20th all-time matchup between the Eagles and the Cajuns. Louisiana has won the last 3. Georgia Southern wins the opening tip. We are underway inside the hill. Here is the junior guard of Dante Holloman, averaged almost 20 points in the last 5 games for the Eagles. Gets it back from Aaron Banks. Eugene Brown the third.
Have you asked him that you sit there?
Banks the drive off the glass and then gets Georgia Southern on the board. Louisiana.
Okay.
Along with Mustafa keeping an eye out for Kentrell Garnett, 1 point away from 1,000 career points as he fires a 3 and gets it to go, and just like that, Garnett, the 52nd player in Louisiana history, with over 1,000 points.
You want dead ball? You want to go to 2?
What a story right there.
You got him?
Former walk-on.
2. Next dead ball, I need 2. 2 away. 2 red. 2 red. 2 red.
Has been on in his 5 years with the team.
2 red.
Nate Bradford.
You can put it on.
Backing down El-Mutawakil somehow gets around, too strong off the glass. Recovered by Brandon Hardy. Louisiana last in the Sun Belt Conference in points per game. That shot missing by El-Mutawakil. Offensive rebound Cajuns.
2 red.
Zeke Cook. Double team, backing down Tyson Brown. Can't get it. Brown the rebound. Brown's gotten really improved on the defensive end.
Absolutely. Brown rebounding as well has gotten much better throughout the season as well. And he's really starting to become that lively 5 for Georgia Southern.
Bradford, 2-man game with Eugene Brown. Banks, sophomore, surveys the floor. Shot clock winding down for the Eagles. 7 to shoot. Hand off to Holden. 4 to shoot. Brown fires a 3. Off the back iron into the hands of Garnett.
One thing you can already notice early is the intensity at which Louisiana is playing with.
Brandon Hardy hits a
3-2.
three. Raging Cajuns 2 of 2 from long distance.
2 and 6. Gotta go those hero shots
He
quick.
only shoots 31% from beyond the arc, 12th in the Sun Belt.
They get to-
They're off to a quick start. We saw
They're going
teams that
fast.
don't normally shoot the ball as well from three.
No, you're
Give
good.
Georgia Southern some struggles earlier this season.
Worst case scenario.
What a find. Tyson
Here we go.
Brown.
Two-
Good
two.
job on Zeke Cook.
Set 2
Commits a
cross.
foul.
Ready 2
First set
cross.
of free throws coming up for the
Zoom in,
Eagles.
two,
This
zoom
is
in,
what's
zoom
going to
in,
be a
zoom in,
major
zoom in.
factor tonight, Hunter.
Take.
Georgia Southern
Stick with them.
next to last in free throws. You take a look at
Ready, one
Kentrell
cross.
Garnett hitting the first 3 for the Raging Cajuns.
Watch your focus a little
52nd
bit, little
Louisiana
soft.
player to reach 1,000 career points. What a story for the fifth-year season.
Take 1. Good stuff. 2.
Tyson
Stay with them.
Brown at the line, just shooting 50% from the stripe.
Ready
And going
for
back to free throws, Hunter. Georgia Southern only shooting
Quarter tight,
66%
ready
from the foul line. And
Take
Coach
four.
Henry talked
Right
about
there,
how
right there.
in these tough, tight Sun Belt games, you
Ready,
got to
one.
make free throws late.
Take
To go
1.
back to that Marshall game, Georgia Southern really lost that game at the line late, missing 2 early right there, not able to get the rebound either.
2
And
on
lose games
free
by 4
throws.
points, 7 points. Like the Eagles
Whatever
have the
team
last 3
shooting on the
games.
first free
Those
throw,
free
can
throw
you go
misses
coach
will
from
come back
here on
to haunt
out?
you.
First free throw.
Brown missing
thing,
both to
coach.
start for the Eagles. Cook kicks to the corner.
The team
Garnett
shooting,
for 3. Offensive rebound, Cook. Cook goes up, swatted away by Tyson Brown.
3 had a pretty good angle, I think.
Allman in transition. Inside, Eugene Brown. No, good defense from the Cajuns to recover. Georgia Southern now on track. Haven't made a basket in over 2 minutes. Muta Uakil down the lane, absorbs contact,
Ready
and he'll go to
3.
the line for 2.
Take 3.
And you already see it from a move.
Ready 2. Take 2. Stick with 8. 8 red. Ready
He loves
6.
to get
Take
into
6.
the paint. You're not seeing him with these other guards with Hardy and
Ready 2. Take 2.
Garnett out here shooting threes. He's going to
Great three.
get the ball and he's going to drive
three.
every single time.
Ready 1.
This is the first season
Take
for Mustafa El Muta Uakil with the Cajuns.
3.
Started his career
Take
at
three, stick
Indian
with 8.
River Community College, where he averaged 15 a
Watch
game
your
over
pass, a
the
little
2
soft
seasons
three.
there. And Aaron head coach Derek
Ready, two.
Zimmerman talked about
Take two.
how Muta Uakil can play the wing. He's a combo
stuff, two.
guard slash
Ready,
forward. And you
Take
can
one.
see him already crashing to the basket. He
Little
can
tighter
score on
here, 1 on
multiple
your free
ways.
throws.
As he gets both of his free throws for Louisiana.
Good three.
8-0 run for the Cajuns.
2, remember on fouls, go at the
Allman
person who
against
committed the foul,
Brown.
too.
And Brown gets that one to go to snap the line.
Look for Georgia Southern to really
Oh, that ball,
go around.
there
He's
you
been
go.
heating up over the last 2 to 3 weeks. And with the size difference on the court right now, that plays to Georgia Southern's advantage.
Yeah, Coach Henry talked about how it's been a reset for Tyson Brown. There were a couple of games where Brown was coming off the bench, but now back in the starting lineup. Muta Uakil. Oh, good defense from the Eagles. Scooped up by Eugene Brown. Lacavian White in for the first time today. White down the lane. Brown, double team, and a strong finish underneath. Tyson Brown, 2 of 2.
Brown could be the X factor in this one. But watch Amuta Uakil. Next time he gets it, he goes. Georgia Southern's able to crash down on that every time. He's able to pass, find that open guy that could get really dangerous for Louisiana.
Straight line 3 connects for Tiger and
Take
Ratcliffe.
six.
Louisiana on fire
Great
from
one.
long distance. 3
Take
of
1,
4
watch your focus.
in the opening
6, a little
minutes.
soft. Give me faces
Not
going out,
typical
cameras,
for a
faces
team that
going
only
out.
makes 7 3-pointers a game. They are off to an insane start.
Yeah, the threes have been the bread and butter for the Cajuns. All 3 of their made field goals have come from long distance.
2, give me
Brown,
Two-
shot clock
two
winding
red
down.
out.
Good
Two
defense
red
from
out. Two,
Hardy,
two.
and Brown
Two red.
steps out of bounds. That'll
Ready,
take us to
three.
our first media
Take three.
timeout of the night.
Ready, two.
11-6
Take
start
two.
for the Raging Cajuns, loaded with 3-pointers, 3 of 4 from long range. More to come after the break.
Stay
on
here on
ESPN
two.
Plus.
2, 1, and we're clear.
Hey, Byron. Does y'all have a specific chair for podium? Because right now, Finn's sitting in it.
Fans are not supposed to be sitting in it. I did set a chair specifically for him, that's not numbered.
Yeah, it works.
Well, he said Finn's sitting in it, and he said that, yeah. He said that's where he usually sits.
We're talking over now, Cody.
Byron's gonna make some calls.
Sirius, I need some stuff coming back. Cameras, less live framing.
Listen a minute.
So 2, give me Southern. 6 away. Yeah, we'll come back with it then. So 2, give me player less live framing. Let's go. Or two, let's go coach if you can. Behind the bench.
Yeah.
I don't. 5. Can you shoot the person real quick? No, I don't know. Okay, cool. 5.
30, 45.
45 back. 2, go with coach. 6, go with coach out of this. Stick with the coach. 2, that's not the coach. Next coach. You just sat down right there. You can take 2. Left slide frame. Watch your focus. Took down. There you go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Come back to you. 2, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2, you're working.
And cue talent.
11-6 start for Louisiana, looking to control this series history against Georgia Southern. 20th all time. Louisiana has won the last 3, and the one last game that put the Raging Cajuns up was in the Sunday Conference tournament in 2023. That was before Charlie Henry was named the head coach for Georgia Southern.
Absolutely, and that was the year Louisiana went to the NCAA tournament, won the Sun Belt against Tennessee in the first round, and almost snuck out an upset.
That was with former head coach Bob Marlin for the Cajuns. Earlier this season, back in December, the Raging Cajuns made a leadership change. Derek Zimmerman was named the interim head coach and has been the head coach for a majority of Sun Belt Conference play. 4-7. Louisiana has shot the ball well to start from long range. Mutau'a Keel slips underneath, too strong, recovered by the Eagles, calling cool.
Well, Georgia Southern has allowed the 3. They've done a really good job of shutting down Mutau'a Keel inside, whether it be Colin Poole right there or Tyson Brown earlier.
Follow that ball.
As Brandon Hardy lays it in. Just the 3rd turnover for Georgia Southern, none for Louisiana. How do the Eagles clean that up?
Smart passes. You have to know where you're going with the ball. You can't really tip it off either. That's what happened right there. That was a little bit too lazy on the pass, made it for an easy steal for Hardy.
Kavian White gets stopped, kick out. Brown the 3rd for 3, connects.
Great 2, take 2.
Brown the 3rd, returning to the
one.
Eagles lineup. Missed the Southern miss game due to an ankle injury.
A little wide there, one. Little wide. There you go. Tighten up. There you go. There you go. You can push in a little bit.
Christian Wright goes back to Brandon Hardy, the sophomore. Mutau'a Keel double teamed and lost it. Holloman picks it up. White steps for 3. A good recovery from Eugene Brown. Skip pass to Douglas from White. White out to Eugene Brown again. Fires and connects. Eugene Brown the 3rd. And lighting it up from long distance, gets the Eagles within 1.
Don't go
And
too
it was
tight.
Brown's hustle play to get that offensive rebound that set up that 3-point opportunity.
Back-to-back 3s for Georgia Southern, making 4 of their last 5 shots. Hardy to the corner, Garnett to respond, no. Rebounded by Douglas. Eagles in transition, good find to Colin Cool, and the Eagles take the lead with an 8-0 run.
Douglas, usually a natural scorer, but showing off the passing right there as well. Colin Cool didn't even expect it.
Well, Bradley Douglas brings that energy off the bench, and that's what Coach Henry said that Douglas needs to continue doing, and also able to find Cool. Mutau'a Keel gets his second points, first made field goal. 1 of 4 from the field. Louisiana back up by 1. Cool has it swiped away, but a foul call.
3.
Officials for this game: Mike Nance, Chris King, and Michael Swoboda.
Take 2.
Kyron Ratliff will be called for foul. He's first.
Take another look inside. Just too aggressive. I
2 tighter.
Play
Grade 2.
defense. I want to shut down the opportunities inside. You just have to be smart with them.
1.
Be careful. Just a little bit too aggressive right there on Colin Cool.
Douglas on the baseline inbound. Out to Cool. Fresh 20 for the Eagles. And the pass deflected. You got to appreciate Douglas just continuing to get his teammates involved inside the post.
And Douglas really earlier in the season with the absence of Adante Holland was the scoring threat for Georgia Southern. He's kind of switched up roles now in the second, coming off the bench, but still can be huge.
Braylon Thomas
Take two,
checks
take
into the
two.
game and hits the three for the
31.
Eagles. Braylon Thomas, the true
Take one.
freshman, has provided such a spark in these last few games.
6 on 3-pointers or something like that. Check
Now the Eagles
the benches
matching
of
the
the
Raging
teams who
Cajuns
shot
in three.
for the
Both
next
teams
reaction.
3 of 5 from long range. Kendall Davis back up to Michael Thomas. Fading away, Garnett in and out, rebound Cool. Got it out to Thomas there at the end. White. Thomas drives. Kicks to Douglas. Good passing from Southern. Aaron Banks. And how about Banks? He lost it on his way to the rim and still came up with a basket.
And right now, Georgia Southern is just playing offense at an elite level. They've cleaned the turnovers up a little bit, shooting 73% from the floor already in this game.
Making their last
Next
4
step up,
shots, the
man.
13-2 run over the last 2.5 minutes. No luck inside from Ratliff.
2 out of this. I
Chance
need number
White gets it back.
3 White out of this. I think he's on the bench. 3 White,
Thomas.
2 out of this. Next dead ball.
10 to shoot for the Cajuns. Thomas calling for a screen.
6. I
Garnett,
need
5 to shoot.
one red.
Thomas,
1 red out of
3 to
this. He's
shoot.
on the bench as
Floats it
well.
up in time. Off the back
Next dead
iron,
ball.
another strong defensive stand
Gotta
from
go
the
quick. 2 and
Eagles.
6.
I got it. Apple TV's ready to rock.
Skip back to Douglas. He'll take a deep 3. Short. Cool. Gets the offensive board out to White.
2 of 4 Georgia Southern's missed shots already in this game have resulted in offensive rebounds.
Banks, too strong on the 3. Another offensive board by Cool. He is swarmed.
Here we go, cameras.
And the officials will call
Camera, raise 4.
a turnover.
Take 4. Raise
And
6.
that will
Take
give
6.
possession to Louisiana.
20, number
following
3.
immediate
3 White,
timeout.
3
Under
White.
11 to play
Raise
in the
2.
first half. Georgia
Take
Southern
2.
has found their rhythm. 13-2 run over the last 4 minutes.
2, 1. Go local roll.
They're built. Yeah, that works.
Eagle Nation, you can build championship teams today.
2 and 6 fans. 2 and 6 fans left framing. 2 and 6 fans.
When it's time to
60.
light it up. When you need the power to perform. When
There you go, 2. Just left side framing. There you go. 2 down 2. There you go, 6.
Do you want the generic rejoin or do you want the song rejoin?
Morning.
We'll go some.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
It would make no sense if Sunbelt into SoCon.
Yeah, that makes sense. So we're going to throw generic.
30.
Roll up to the
They're on
Joe Stoner's Pizza Joint.
Straight SoCon championships, correct?
Specials and family
Yeah.
deals. With Domate Daily, fresh
Yep.
cut veggies and salads.
Yeah, we'll come back to you 2. Actually, we'll go to 6
One of our
first.
tasty bowls and wings.
Come back to you 6, and then we'll come to you 2.
Get 4 items for only $20. Or get a small topping pizza for only
10,
$4.20.
9, 8, 7, 6. Stand by 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rejoin. 6 are live.
Q-Town.
The Southern Conference Rifle
Set
Championships
two
are coming to the
under-
Shooting Sports Education Center in
It's all 2
Statesboro
under.
this
6
weekend,
different fans.
February
Different
8th and
fans.
9th. The
6
Eagles are
different
aiming
fans.
for
Different
a
fans.
fourth straight
Quick.
title,
Quick.
possible
Zoom in.
NCAA championship
Zoom in.
bid
2 down.
online.
Let's left frame.
Admission is free.
Set
It
6
actually
under.
begins at 8:15
Dissolve.
on Saturday morning, 7:45 on Sunday morning. And when it comes to shooting, Georgia Southern shooting lights
2,
out
zoom
these
in.
last few
Use
minutes.
your lens. Go tight.
13-2 run
Set
over
2
the last
under.
4 minutes. Hunter,
It's all 2
what
under.
was the biggest spark
It's all
that got
falling
the Eagles
off.
going here?
We're just in that.
Set
In
one
between
clean.
immediate timeouts, they cleaned up the turnovers. They were rebounding. They were shooting lights out. They were hitting the fundamentals, and they were playing pretty good defense as well. They really slowed down Louisiana, and now
Don't be
we're switching
afraid
to
to
the
use your
stress
lens
to
cameras,
even
2 and 6.
disrupt the Raging Cajuns
quick.
even more.
Yeah, the defense from Georgia Southern has called for Louisiana
Think about what the
over
next
2
shot
minutes
is.
without a point.
100K for the.
Fading away, Kendall Davis snaps that, and that's one way to find your rhythm again. Cajuns defend 2, 19-17, Georgia Southern, approaching the midway mark in the first half. Both teams looking to bounce back from losses over the weekend. Georgia Southern have lost their last 3 games. Douglas Goes to Banks, gets it right back. Shot clock winding down. Douglas kicks to Thomas, fires for three. Too strong, air ball. Offensive rebound, 2 to shoot. Douglas gets it up, he's short. And Kyron Ratliff gets the miss for Louisiana.
Just see it again and again. Georgia Southern really aggressive on the boards. The shots aren't going to fall forever, but still playing well as a team.
Out of bounds, possession will stay with the Cajuns, and the Eagles, after having that run, now miss their last 4 shots.
Take 2.
Three got a good angle.
Keys against Louisiana.
Baseline inbound for Louisiana. Inbound to Ratliff. Michael Thomas, guarded by Banks. 8 to shoot. Strong defense from the Eagles. 3 to shoot. Thomas fires a 3. Tipped back to Davis. Davis from mid-range. Connects, and we're tied at 19.
Now Louisiana getting to their fundamentals. They're being aggressive on the boards. They haven't turned the ball over. They really don't, as a team, turn the ball over very often.
6, can you make sure you get the ball
shots
into the
inside.
basket? We see that on your camera.
Douglas can't connect for 3, and now the
And then
Eagles
go to the hero after you get going
missed
into
the
the
last
basket.
5 shots in almost a 3-minute scoring drought. Meanwhile, Davis inside to Ratliff
Ready?
will go
3.
to the line
Take
for a
3.
chance to take the lead.
Make sure you watch your focus. 3. Ready? 2. Take 2.
More.
Hold goal.
No, don't.
Take a look here at this replay.
Look inside, trying to get inside. Double team is Ratliff by Thomas and Banks. And Thomas
Ready, 3
picking
out of
up
3.
a foul right there. But you're really starting to see the
Little
press
tight here,
for
3,
Georgia Southern
ready,
not
1.
work as well as when they were falling
Take
back.
1.
Wonderful switch out of that coming out.
First free throw connects for
Ready?
Ratliff.
3. Take 3.
48% free throw shooter. Give the Cajuns the lead.
Ready? 1.
It's about like keys for Georgia Southern. I think we should wait until they're doing better.
Do we want to do Louisiana?
Next on both.
Oh yeah, I
Two
can.
reset.
41 to 19.
For the keys against Southern?
Eagles looking to get out of this 3-minute scoring drought. Banks to the corner. Thomas, baseline drive, short on the finish.
Ready? 4.
Possession will stay
4.
with
Go.
Georgia
Ready? 4.
Southern.
Take 4.
What do you want to
Two-
see with these
two
next
white.
few possessions from the
Ready?
Eagles?
2.
After
Take
you
2.
get inside, when the shots aren't falling from deep, you have
Ready?
the
6.
size to take advantage of that.
Take 6.
However, the biggest
Watch your focus,
player
Dick. Gotta be
for
focused. Ready? 1.
Louisiana is
Take
on the
1.
court right now in Kyron Ratliff at 6'8". So there is a matchup for Brown and Bradford inside.
Thomas out to Bradford, top of the key. Holloman from the logo. Wow! Dante Holloman snaps the Eagles drought and gives the Eagles the lead. Cajuns look to respond. London Fields goes to the corner.
Can we roll out?
Good double team from Georgia Southern. Thomas. Nowhere to go, out to Davis.
We're going to roll out with
Chancellor White. Around the perimeter, pass tipped. It'll stay with the
Ready? 3.
Cajuns with 7 to shoot.
Take 3. Ready? 4.
Georgia Southern continuing to stay disruptive on defense. And you've seen that from both
Ready?
sides.
1.
Shots are
Take
falling. However, for Louisiana, just not enough looks inside.
Deep 3. Off the back iron. Cajuns can't respond. Bradford. Good recovery and draws a foul as
Take
well. You are seeing
Ready?
Georgia
2.
Southern really controlling the rebounding
Take 2.
game these last 2 possessions.
This looks like a more inspired
6 Southern,
Georgia
6 white,
Southern
6
team
white.
we've seen in
White
recent
23.
weeks. They're hungry. That
6 white, 2
3-game
and
losing
3.
streak, you
Ready?
start to
1.
go to bed, you think about it, you wake up, you think
Take 1.
about it, how do you win another game? And they're playing like that right now, like they have to win this one.
We're a couple of weeks away from tournament time in Pensacola, Florida, the host
Just
of
one
the
angle?
Sun Belt Conference Tournament. Holloman, another 3 off the back iron. Bradford lost it, scooped up by Holloman. Holloman the drive, absorbs contact and will draw a foul.
Ready? 4.
He'll shoot
Take
2
4.
following the immediate timeout.
Rolling out
Georgia
the
Southern
red,
getting
right?
back in the rhythm.
Rolling out
Holloman,
red, white.
3 to put the Eagles back up.
Roll. Lose your bug.
And
Lose your bug. Lose your bug.
Lightning
Lose
ball
your
for
bug.
the Eagles from the
Insert
deep.
bug. No
Down,
ball score.
down.
Cap it.
2, 1,
Hey, can you hear me, Nicole?
Clear.
Nicole, could you hear me at all on talk back just now?
Do it again.
Very low.
You're very low.
So you're on your phone, Jalen?
Noah, can we turn up talk back?
Talk back. 1, 2, 3. Talk back.
Hi, Danny.
Okay.
Now I can hear you.
All right. So there was a little bit of miscommunication there on going to Sky on the dead ball.
Yeah,
Go to
she
free
texted me and
throws.
then it was a no type thing.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll try to get Sky again, but
uh,
just think dead balls or free throws are going to be the best time to go to her on things. So
Yeah, 2, 3 home. 6, find me number
Do you want to do the free throw?
1. Or 23.
It actually makes sense because we
6
got
go
free throws
23.
coming up for who is it, Louisiana? Yeah. So free throws can be a talking factor coming back in.
We can do that. Okay, guys, let's do the.
Actually, 6, come back on 10 red. 10 red.
Yeah, we all.
Do you want to save that until we actually get the free throws, or are we going to come back straight on?
I mean, do we want to do like the first free throw ready to go?
Let's do first free throw ready to go to pull that graphic up. We can just kind of reset here,
Okay, yeah, we'll reset.
and then we'll talk about the free throws as.
Give me your bug, animate your bug.
Got it.
Yeah, 2 stick with them. Take 2. Come back to you 2. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're working 2.
We got ourselves a battle inside the hill.
6,
Georgia
zoom in
Southern
on the player right there.
22-21
That's
will
the
underrate
left,
the
to
play in the
left.
first half and
Yeah,
what
zoom in on
has
him right
been
there.
a
Zoom in, push,
defensive
push.
stand with the last two teams over the last two possessions, Hunter.
Set 6.
There's really been a back and forth. Georgia Southern will give a little, Louisiana will take a little. Get back down to the other side of the court. Louisiana will take a little. Georgia Southern will give a little. Just that back and forth that you see when two opponents just want it that bad.
Ready 2.
Only
2
meeting
23.
between the Eagles and the
23,
Cajuns this season.
Set
It's the
2,
first time Louisiana in Statesboro in almost 3 years. And Louisiana won that game 82-69. This is the first time the Raging Cajuns are playing inside the new Jack and Ruth Van Hill Convocation Center. Dante Harmon at the foul line for Georgia Southern. This is what we were talking about when it comes to free throw shooting. Georgia Southern next to last in the Sun Belt Conference from the stripe, while Louisiana a top 3 team in the conference in free throw percentage.
And just look at the early game
take 4 left
comparison
flat
as well as
frame.
the first
Insert
free
foul
throw
on
for Georgia
animate.
Southern right now. Tyson
1, you're
Brown
gonna have
missed
left
2
slab
early.
up. Ready 1.
But Louisiana's 4 for 4 from the line already in this one. So it just kind of goes to show that the stats, yeah, they can tell the story of this game. Where Louisiana doesn't necessarily, they have some of the fundamental things doing, but they've struggled with the shot at times this season.
Holloman connects on both from the line. Eagles leading by 3. Christian Wright directing traffic, stops and pops. Nothing but net. That's one way to get back in rhythm from beyond the arc for the Raging Cajuns.
Louisiana can continue to knock some of these threes.
6 way coach. 6 way coach.
Stop. You know about their presence
6
inside, trying to go to El Mutahuakil. But if guys on the outside, like Wright, can really step up, like Hardy can step up, make some of those threes, Louisiana's going to be really tough to stop.
Holloman up top, 5 points so far in the first half. Going for a screen, will get one from Tyson Brown, 10 to shoot. Holloman goes to work. Holloman pulls up for mid-range. Dante Holloman. My goodness, what a possession.
There's just not a move that Dante Holloman does not have in his bag. He can create that separation if he needs it for a shot. He has everything to go down the lane and make a shot as well.
London Field, back-to-back triples for the Cajuns, taking the lead. After making 3 of 4 to start the opening minutes, the Raging Cajuns back hot from long distance. Banks. Oh, good defense from El Mutahuakil. Ran right into a wall there. 10 to shoot. Eugene Brown III back in. Around the perimeter. Bradford drives. 5 to shoot. Banks goes in. Kick out. Holloman gets it off in time. Oh, in and out. Out of bounds. Possession
Ready two. Take two.
will go.
6 subs. 6 subs.
Officials say it will stay with the Eagles.
3-6.
Now
Take six.
twice. Dante
Take
Holloman
three.
has
Take
been
three.
wide
2 number
open
5. 5
on
white. 5 white
offensive
2.
possession for Georgia Southern. Hasn't made
Five
some
wide.
of those
Ready, two.
threes, but
Take
you
2.
can't leave him open too often.
one.
He will
Take-
make you pay.
Yeah, that was a good look from Holloman there. And just
Remember,
the
Cameron,
awareness
try to
of
listen to
off in
talent and
time
see what
before
we're
the shot
talking
clock
about.
expired. Lakavian White
Yeah.
checking back
Look
in.
outside your lens if you
backing
need
down
to.
inside the post.
Be quick with your lens. Zoom in,
Kick out
zoom
to
out.
Holloman.
See, we got a big number.
8 to shoot. Holloman, the drive. White fakes, fires a 3.
That should be a foul.
Couldn't get the friendly bounce on Muta'u killed the board. Under 6 minutes to play in the first half. Pull up 3 missed by Fields.
That's a good game, actually.
Louisiana now 5 of 10 from long range. Georgia Southern 4 of 14 tonight. And a whistle. Official
2, shoot the thing on the ground. I'm thinking the ref's going to. Ready 2, take 2.
On the floor and get
Stick
rid
with
of
him,
it.
stick with him, stick with him.
What's been the
Ready,
biggest difference
one.
in these next 2 possessions?
Ready, three, take
between
3.
How tight this first half has been, Hunter.
Georgia Southern needs to find a way to make shots. They've
Ready,
had
six.
really good
Take six.
offensive possessions, but
Ready, one.
those possessions don't mean anything if you can't pay them off with points. They're just 2 of their last 11 from the field, so they have got to see something go in.
Holloman for 3. Oh,
Ready, two, take
Dante
two.
Holloman give him 10 and a half.
Ready,
The
one.
5th made 3 for
Take
the
one.
Eagles, and they're back up by 2. Down the lane, right. Muta'u Akil. Oh, good defense from Holloman. Muta'u Akil. Draw the foul. Colin
Ready
Cole.
2, take 2. Stick with 14 wide.
Give Muta'u Akil that space.
Low
to get
red,
on.
white.
You see the fight right there.
Too tight, too
Not
tight.
afraid to try to
14.
do it all
Tight,
by
tight.
himself.
Ready, two.
Muta, he had the
Out
wrap
two.
on the leg right there. So
Push,
I
push
wonder
2, push.
if the officials
Ready,
saw
one.
that too.
Eagle have done a solid job defending on Muta'u Akil. He leads the way in scoring for the Raging Cajuns at 13 a game. Just 4 points before the first half. 1 of 4 shooting.
It's not ours.
Take
Good
the
thing it
shoot.
worked out. Good thing we were both going for
Right.
rebounds.
To the wing. Garnett for 3. Connects. This has been a possession battle, trading threes back and forth. Louisiana back ahead.
Absolutely. I mentioned it earlier. Only 7 made threes per game for the Raging Cajuns coming into tonight. They already had 6 here in the first half.
That's crazy.
Eugene Brown III missed the 3. And
Foul.
an over-the-back foul from White. Well,
White,
Louisiana
number
wanted to
7.
come in
Ready,
and
three,
go
take
3
3.
with Georgia Southern. The Eagles
Take with
are
7.
3rd in the Sun Belt Conference, averaging
Ready, two.
9 made
Ready,
threes a game.
six,
Christian's
take
2nd
6.
in the league.
2 down, 2
And
down,
that's their bread
7,
and butter.
7.
When Georgia Southern has
Ready,
that
one.
3, they are on. But when it's not there, they have struggled at times to find other ways to make shots. They're only 11th in field goal percentage on the season, but they're 5th in three-point percentage. When they're falling, they're there. When they're not, they really haven't had that fallback shot to go get those buckets.
For Georgia Southern, 16 of their 24 shots taken have been from long range. 11 of the Cajuns' 24 have been from deep. Muta'u Akil, good finish inside. Give Muta'u Akil 6 points and a half.
It's just local.
Yes.
McCavian White, guarded by Hardy. White kicks. Oh, good passing. Douglas for 3. No. Offensive rebound, Eagles. Holloman will try from deep. Ball knocked loose, scooped up by Cool, and then the Cajuns somehow get it. 3-on-2 in transition. Garnett off the glass, and it's a 5-point Cajuns lead. They've made 5 of their last 6 baskets.
Anything
And
going
they're really doing it on both sides of the ball. Georgia Southern's had open shots, but you see the closeouts from the Raging Cajuns.
Two
They
on
never
number.
give up on a play.
Two-
They never let
Two
an easy
red,
basket up.
two red
That
going
was
out.
a good find to Colin Cool inside.
6.
for the
Out
Eagles
of
to
this going out
snap
to the
a
break, I
7-0
need
run from the
5
Cajuns.
white, 5 white.
3.5 to
6.
go in the first
Gotta be
half.
quick, gotta get to
3-point
them
game.
quick.
Right. To Garnett. Garnett double team, finds a Muta'u Akil, draws a foul. It'll be a
Ready to
baseline
take 2.
inbound. The foul was called before the
Ready,
shot.
6. Take
Final
6.
media timeout in the first
Ready,
half.
4.
Cajuns
Take
leading
4.
34 to 31. More action to come after the break on ESPN Plus.
3, 2, 1. Go local roll. Unmute.
Champions are born, they're built.
Sky, do you want to do the hit on volume?
My thing is,
Yeah.
sorry.
He said it probably would make sense
That's the
right
one
now.
thing yelling, you know.
I say we wait until he does something again. Yeah.
Like if we did it when Hollow was shooting free throws instead of the free throw comparison, that would have worked there.
Yeah.
If he does something.
Okay.
All right.
Doing a box score or something.
Sure.
Can I get a box score coming back? 2 fans, 6 fans, 3, 4. Give me some crowd or something, or cheerleaders or something.
30.
30 back.
45.
I'm gonna do some.
Oh, the work from your free throws coming up here.
What?
There are free throws coming up here, so if we did want to go to Scott or something, we could.
We can go to Holland.
I mean, might as well. You know,
Well, does that make sense right now?
2 zooming tight. Too tight.
just hold it. Just hold it.
Yeah. Okay.
3. Let's rejoin the 4. And rejoin the 4. 4, you're live. Last word in. Set 2.
Finding their rhythm again, making their
Dissolve
last
2.
shots, leading 34 to
Set
31
6.
with 3:15 to go in the
Dissolve
first
6.
half. Now you're starting to see Mustafa
Animate off.
Yes, it is.
find his rhythm. He's also
Set
got
2.
Sorry, you want me to turn it off?
All 2.
for the Raging Cajuns.
Animate this off,
That's really the
please.
bread and butter for Louisiana.
Set
Just
1.
presence inside. It can create
Dissolve 1.
any opportunity that the Raging Cajuns want, inside or
Animate
out.
bug.
So, correction on the foul. That will actually give El Mutawakkil 2 free
number
throws
8,
at
2-8,
the
or
line. The
never mind.
officials initially said a foul before the
Thank
shot, but it was a shooting foul.
Three, give me a
El
shot after this.
Mutawakkil is 76% foul shooter.
Three.
The next on the
Take 3.
first. What do you want to see from both sides here in these final moments of the half, Hunter?
Ready,
Georgia
1.
Southern still needs to find a way to consistently make some baskets. They've kind of struggled with that as of late, down all the way to 44%. And for Louisiana, continue to play hard defense
2
and
subs,
let
2
those
subs, 2
opportunities
subs.
create
Ready, 2,
on
take
the
2.
other side. They continue
4 sub coming
to
out.
make
Number 8's
great
coming out.
defensive
4.
plays,
Never mind.
turn
2.
into great
2.
offenses.
Remember, stick with the sub coming in.
Possession.
Ready, 1. Take 1.
Mutawakkil connects on both free throws. Will go to the bench. Cajuns
Make
lead
sure you
by
force that
5
cut.
with 3 to go in the first half.
Force me to cut off.
Kavian White has yet to score in
Very
this
good.
one. White
Just try
trying to
remember
work his
how
way
to
around,
sub.
has it stripped away by
I'll try to
Kendall
remind you
Davis.
if I
Ball
can find
knocked
out.
loose, and it will go the Eagles'
Ready,
way.
4. Take 4.
Couldn't hang on.
Stick with
True
0.
freshman Jeremiah Evans.
I got that on
Georgia Southern showing some fight right
Low
there.
blue,
Lose
white.
the ball. Don't just give up on
No.
the play and get back. Instead, try to
Ready,
get
1.
it back. White tries to get it inside, but knows he can still fight for it. And then Colin Cool, you know he's going to fight every single time.
Out the 1.
Coach Henry talks about some blue-collar players. And when he talks about it, Colin Cool is usually one of the first names that pops up.
Yeah, Cool in the first half has made
Ready, 2.
a lot of effort
Take time
play.
out. Take
Really stepping up on the
Timeout here.
defensive end. Georgia
sit.
Southern will call a timeout here. There's 2:53 to go
I see.
in the half. But going back to Cool.
2,
you
go,
mentioned
fill up,
that
go to
Coach Henry
14.
described
Slow,
Cool
slow,
as
slow,
a
you're live.
blue-collar player. Well,
Push,
you've
push.
seen him get
Push his face,
scrappy
too.
in
Slow.
different moments in the half.
Absolutely.
Go
He's
down.
not afraid to do anything.
Go down,
It
right?
doesn't matter if it shows up on the stat sheet or not. He's willing to do it for his team. He doesn't care about the individual accolades, doesn't care about how many points he scores. He wants to win a basketball game.
And one of the
Slowly
things
follow
Coach
him
Henry talked about was that Louisiana was going to be a tough
Set 6.
team to play against.
Soft.
He said, we have to
Be careful,
be
too.
the harder playing team. And that's making those effort plays on the floor. Cool has done that for the Eagles.
Ready,
tonight.
2.
Absolutely cool.
Set
A
2.
guy that doesn't see a
Zoom out
lot
a
of
little bit, too. Zoom
minutes
out a little bit.
all the time. Only
Set 2,
averages
off.
about 7.5 minutes a game. He's already at 7 minutes here in the first half. So that shows that his presence on the floor is so important that in a game like this, when you need those effort plays, when you need those things, Colin Cool's the guy you have to have on the floor.
It's almost stepping up in the moments that matter the
Set
most.
6.
The official just
Set 6.
told us
Dissolve.
that they're getting some blood off of the court for a moment.
Excuse me?
Following this Georgia Southern timeout. I mean, you want to have everything clicking in these final weeks before you
Ready,
jump
3.
into the
Set 3.
conference tournament in Pensacola.
It's so important because with the new
Set
tournament
two.
format, much like the West Coast
Three, be
Conference,
careful, don't go
and
tight.
what we've
Slows them
seen,
out. Ready, two.
these games right here matter
Set two dissolve.
almost just as much because it could mean the
Slows them out
difference.
too. There you go.
Just one win could mean the difference.
Three,
and
trying to
maybe
go
a day
tight
off,
when
another
there's
2
blood
days
and
off.
stuff. You can kind of shot a wide shot.
Teams in the
Don't zoom
conference
in.
standings that are separated by just a handful of games. I mean, Arkansas State leads the Sun Belt at 9-2 in the league. Georgia behind them at 8-3. Then you have 4 teams that are sitting at 7-4. South Alabama, James Madison, App State, and Marshall. So that just shows you how tight this league is. And now you have a tournament format that's similar to the West Coast. You got to bring your all when you go to Pensacola.
Absolutely. You have to be rolling on all cylinders coming into it just to be set up to be in a good position.
6 to shoot for the Eagles. Holloman, way deep in the logo, finds Douglas for 3. Got it!
Ready,
Right at the buzzer. And Georgia Southern within 2.
Ready, one.
Those are the type of shots that Georgia Southern needs to convert on.
Good
You've
shot,
seen the
Flo.
Raging Cajuns kind of allow that one. The late 3 in the shot clock. Everybody wants to play so physical on defense and attack the ball that there's usually somebody open beyond the arc, and Georgia Southern has to continue to convert on that.
Wright surveys the field. Wright, there we go. Good defense from Holloman. Shot clock winding down. Kick out to Davis. 4 to shoot. Davis gets it over Cool. Too strong. Good putback.
Ready, two, take
after
two.
from
Ready, one.
Evans.
Take one.
Hand off to Douglas. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Douglas maintains possession. Douglas driving down the lane. Nowhere to go. Kick out to Thomas. 8 to shoot for the Eagles. Thomas, baseline drive. Backing down the low block. Spins and
Ready,
draws
four.
a foul.
Take 4.
Thomas, the freshman,
Ready,
just
two.
been showing that
Take two.
fight, why he's gotten his way into the lineup for a lot of the
Two,
season,
four.
why he's finding those minutes game in and game out.
Gold. Load gold, roll.
Ryland
Sorry,
Thomas has
roll.
been incredible in these last few games.
And he's just
Ready,
continuing
four.
to fight. Can't
Out
get
to
it,
four.
but draws the foul, gets the
Ready,
contact,
one.
finds his way to line. Now can Georgia
Take one.
Southern convert on some important free throws.
Yeah, Thomas has been
Ready,
improving
four.
on the
Take
defensive
four.
end for Georgia Southern. And prior to today's game, Thomas started the last 6 for the Eagles and worked well
Sit
with
down
the
a little bit,
starting
four.
lineup. So
There you
it's
go.
always good when you have a freshman that can come into the mix, improve throughout the season, and
You're
then be
right.
able
There
to
you go.
find
Ready,
a
one.
valuable role
Take one.
to make an impact on the floor.
I will say, it's so much nicer having people back there instead of having
Thomas
a blanket
hits the
of
pair,
top hours.
recovered by Garnett. 3-point game with 90 seconds to go in the first half.
I don't know the concept of time.
There's no windows or anything.
Right.
Yeah, there's no dungeon.
Oh, good find inside the Hardy. Hardy surrounded by a sea of Eagles, and the Eagles jump on it, force a
Take three.
jump ball.
Take
Possession
three.
will stay with the Cajuns.
What a fight right
Two
there
red, two red.
on the defensive end
Ready,
for
two,
Georgia
take two.
Southern. And you've seen it from Louisiana on the other side. Both of these teams
Low go,
are
bro.
playing really good
White,
defense
bro.
because they're just crashing. It's aggressive. But when that happens, there's usually a guy open. That's why we've had the scoring we've had. But just the fight right
Two.
there
3-2 out of 2.
from Thomas.
Got time out
Louisiana
here.
called the 30-second timeout.
Great
And then
foul.
you saw on that jump ball, Nate Bradford getting involved in as well. There's a couple of players
Great
on this
foul.
Eagles team that
Five and
have
five.
played well defensively. They've got scrappy on the floor in the half, Hunter.
Absolutely, and it's really 1 through 5. You
23
see,
wide,
there's not
23
a guy
wide,
on
23
this
wide.
Georgia Southern team that's not afraid to get down and
two,
dirty,
take two.
find something when it's necessarily not there, whether it be Nate Bradford, Tyson Brown, Colin Cool, even if Dante Holloman's not at his
6, give me
size,
number-
plays a lot bigger than he is.
Well, the biggest keys for Georgia Southern, Coach
Number
Ewing
8.
said, was to take care of the ball, win the rebounding game, play well defensively, and
Six.
string together a couple of defensive stops. And you have
Take
seen
six.
that throughout the first half. And the Eagles are also winning the rebounding
Ready,
battle
1, ready,
18 to
1.
14.
2-1, get ready. Ready, 3. Take 3.
Not only are they winning that rebounding battle,
Ready, 1.
but they're not turning the ball over a lot to their standard. Only 5 turnovers here in the first half, and that's still a lot compared to Louisiana, who's only had 1.
Baseline in down, 11 on the
3,
shot
you'll be getting
clock.
an
Inbound
interview.
to Davis,
So be ready for that.
8 to shoot. Davis Finds Garnett. Garnett fakes, now fires a three from the wing. Kentrell Garnett give him 11, putting the Cajuns up by 6. Louisiana, 7 made threes in the first half. They averaged 7 all season. Banks. Out to Douglas. Inside the final minute. Douglas, oh, good fake. Gets the basket and 1.
3-2. Take 2.
Georgia Southern and Bradley Douglas just showing that fight. Even now, they were down 6 before that basket. Douglas not afraid at his size to get 2 defenders up in the air. At that point, you just have to put something up, and when it falls in, it's even better.
That was Douglas's first basket inside the three-point line. He's been taking a lot of shots around the arc. 1 of 5.
Easter morning, 1997.
Bringing that energy off the bench for the Eagles and completes the three-point play. 1 possession game. Shot and game clock separated by 20 seconds.
Halftime, give me 2 away. Halftime, 2 away. 2.
Back off the handoff.
6. Give me 5 home.
Garnett up top, 10 to shoot. Garnett. Oh, good pass. From the free throw line off the left side.
Shoot,
Bradford. Shot clock turned off.
Red team. 5 shoot players coming towards you.
She's like, okay. And I was like, if we don't score, she's like, oh, jeez.
1, give me a away coach after I cut off you here.
Alden.
Yeah.
10 points in the first half for the Eagles. Will execute.
We might gotta go us, so we'll see.
5 seconds. Allman. Step back 3. Can't get the friendly down to that ends the first half. Louisiana will head to the locker room. 41 to 38 lead over Georgia Southern in the first half. That has been loaded with 3-point shooting.
We've had a little bit of everything. We've seen amazing perimeter shooting. 58%, 7 made threes for Louisiana.
66.
That's not really very much. They're finding a way to make it work.
Coach, there was a lot of lead changes in that first half. How do you keep your team composed in moments like that?
Well, we're just trying to make sure we keep defending and rebounding the ball. We haven't rebounded well. We jumped up and made some shots, but we got to finish plays, defensive plays. We gave up a 3 right at the late shot clock, and we can't have that happen. But we're playing well right now.
What is your message to your team going into the locker room to clean some things up and keep this lead?
Well, we just got to finish. We got to finish plays. We left a lot of points out on the table. We gave up some points that I think we should have gave up. But we're battling right now. We just got to keep battling.
Perfect. Thank you, Coach.
Has been a battle inside the hill. Louisiana, a 41 to 38 lead over the Eagles. We'll look at scores around the Sun Belt. Talk first half stats and more after the break on ESPN Plus.
How scores around the league?
Take 10, lose your cap.
Okay. NFL countdown?
I will need talent on cam. So if you want to head over there, Josh.
I mean,
That's 4 went to the restaurant. Yes, the next break that we need them on. After the next break, we need them on cam now. So if you go real quick.
okay. That works.
What we doing? Come back.
We'll go NFL countdown with card 1. Scores around the league, and then we'll go back out.
Hey, Nicole, I'm about to go to the restroom real quick.
Okay.
All right, scores around the league. Sorry.
Card 1.
Sorry.
NFL countdown.
Yeah. Trishelle was telling her what happened because there was a lot of blood on White's jersey, which is why we had that long pause there. So she was just mentioning that.
Alright. So we'll go NFL countdown, scores around the league, and then we leave.
Can we see the scores around the league? Working on it. Okay.
Yeah, Josh, if you're back, can you just go?
That's fine. Card 1 is Super Bowl Sunday. We can fill some time too with just picking our winners. Hunter and I could be like, who you got?
Who you got Sunday? Sit down.
You get to pick your winners, and then you get to pick them again.
Yeah, you can go ahead and head over.
Oh yeah,
It'll be after the next break. break, so
I'm.
we got 40 back
I
into
just
this.
thought about who I
So
want to win.
we got probably
Can nobody win?
3 minutes, 4 minutes. We just hit
Totally.
it.
I'm not indifferent
30.
on either
30 back.
team.
We'll come back on 11.
20. Yeah, you got it done.
Thank you.
15.
That's fine. Yep. Put it in.
Ooh, 8,
Where,
7, 6,
where's your stuff
5,
gonna be?
4,
3, 2, 1,
and Q talent.
does all
Kick
phone and
off
music
your Super
in?
Bowl Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific with a special 4-hour postseason NFL countdown from the Superdome in New Orleans. And after the game, we'll have NFL primetime with Boomer and Booger from the field with all the highlights in post-game interviews. That puts you on the spot, Hunter, between the Chiefs and the Eagles. Who you got winning this Sunday?
My heart tells me I want the Eagles to win, but I know what's going to happen. It's going to be Patrick Mahomes, isn't it? The three-peat will happen.
Well, it's crazy. Even in the Tom Brady era, we didn't even see a three-peat there. So I think Philadelphia has the edge. The Chiefs beat them 2 years ago in the Super Bowl. I got Jalen Hurts. I love Saquon Barkley, what he's doing this year. So give me Philadelphia beating the Chiefs and preventing a three-peat from happening.
Here we go.
Well, halftime here inside the Hill. The Cajuns leading the Eagles 41-38. Look at some other scores in the Sun
Get a
Belt.
box score in
Look
front
at
one.
Appalachian State, second half underway against
Semi
Southern
cross.
Miss, up by 7. South Alabama, a strong first half
give me
over
people
Coastal.
who are-
Same to be said for Georgia State over Louisiana Monroe. Old Dominion leading by 3 at the half against Texas State. And a 4-point lead between James Madison and Troy. Later on tonight,
Very close.
ESPNU, Arkansas State, and Marshall. A tight Sunbelt game as we continue the road to Pensacola, Florida.
Cross.
Take another commercial break and talk first half stats here between Georgia Southern and Louisiana on ESPN+.
1. Clear. Okie dokie.
We're clear for 3 cameras.
I don't know why.
Coming back, we're coming on cam. So 3, get ready for that.
Alright, so on cam,
Stats.
stats and highlights.
Can we go in front of the table and just dance with them while we're doing the on-camera?
2, shoot this.
That's it. We ain't gotta do that.
No.
That's
6,
fine.
shoot this if you can.
Don't let those dance.
Well, okay, then y'all can dance. Do whatever you want. Keep it professional.
Alright, flip your head
2,
to
get
that.
tight shots of this. Shoot this color stuff
Drop it in
for
front.
rollout and stuff.
Slide to the right.
You got like
Slide to
2
the
minutes.
right. Touch the left. I mean,
Take 6.
Hey, I'm not. We don't be professional. Keep it professional. Look it up.
You can dance if you want to.
Dance if you want to.
You can leave your friends behind.
Good song.
To the left.
Your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, then they're with friends alone.
Yeah. What?
Read 2. Take 2.
That's not funny.
Don't say that. That's like my only defining positive characteristic. If I don't have that in my life,
Oh, everybody came running.
Ready 4. Take 4.
You don't make that rhythm over there. You trying to hang in there? Let's see him. He a little off, but he get it.
All right.
Get it.
Everybody set.
3, get your shot set.
1, 2, 3.
if we need to cut it, we could use that for like a Marshall thing or something.
1 minute.
60 back.
Is your back in the time?
Read 6. Take 6.
I mean, they'll last, so they're fine then. I'm debating about moving the national girls up and putting schedules back down, just so there's no.
Give me some shots coming back here, Cams. Tight shots if you can. That's stuff going on. 30 back. We're going to hope it's coming back in 30.
What you got?
So we're pretty cool. What if we moved up national girls?
20 back. You got a box score.
I'm cool with that. And then throw the sky there.
Yeah, I mean, number 15, so that way we have a bunch
Two
of
come back on you.
Yeah.
Two penny
And then
right.
now we're going to be on cam.
Yep.
And
Come
then
back.
Two to down. Two.
7,
Two down. Right there. Two left. Two left.
5,
Two left. Right there.
4,
Right there. Two down. Two. One. And you're working two.
And you
Set
tap.
6
Got ourselves a
under.
dance party here in the hill.
This is all 6
Georgia Southern
under.
students enjoying
Set 3
dancing
clean.
on half court as Louisiana leads 41-38
All
over
hands
Georgia
off.
Southern at the half.
Right.
Back here courtside, Danny Wall, Hunter Moses, Guy Taylor on top.
Animate.
This has really been a first half that has been loaded with three-point games. Georgia Southern, out of 30 total shots, 20 have been from long range, and that's really been the biggest
Set
story
10.
here in the first half.
Where's our
That's all that
graphic?
they've had. They haven't been able to move inside at the rate that they would like because of Louisiana's defense. They're allowing them those outside shots, which for Georgia Southern can work sometimes, but can bite you at others.
And there's been some moments where the Eagles have been able to win the rebounding battle,
Blue.
control things,
Stand by
and
blue,
show
white.
defensive plays. The Raging Cajuns
Roll.
just the electric underneath, but the defense for the Eagles have kept them within this one.
And it's going to be effort from
Yes, you're
both
right,
sides with both teams. Take a look at a guy like Colin Poole from Georgia Southern. He's +7. The Eagles are +7 when he's in the game, and that's because of the effort plays that he's been able to make.
Good sell, good sell.
Look at Abuka Uwakil from
30 out of this.
Louisiana. He's +7 when he's on
Yep,
the
stand by.
Reggie Hayes is +7 when he's on the court as well. So it's all about the effort from guys that have been so important in this game, and then uncharacteristically well from three are the Raging Cajuns so far. 7 of 12, 58%.
That's a game. Both Georgia Southern and Louisiana overall shooting the field are both 14 of 47%. But it's been Georgia Southern that's taken more of those
Yes, sir.
outside
Follow line.
shots.
Animate.
Not
Let's
as
live
much
frame
for
it too.
Louisiana, but they have been
Be careful, so you're
efficient in
live.
knocking down those threes.
Set 6
Absolutely, and it's
under.
been the shooting that Louisiana has struggled
It's all
with
6.
at times this season. It's really been one of their
Two
better
different people.
examples
too.
in this game, but they're not able to win the rebounding battle yet in this one. Both coaches really wanted that,
Go.
and then the turnovers. Louisiana really
Set 2
holding on to the
under.
ball.
Is off.
One thing as well to keep in mind, the free throw battle. The Eagles are down by 3 and
Zoom in
shot
6,
4
someone
of
else.
7 from the stripe
Set
in the
6
first
clean.
half. That'll be one thing to watch in the second half.
It's off.
Louisiana, a perfect 6 of 6 from the line. Second half will be underway following the commercial break. More action to come on ESPN Plus.
1.
There was one mishap on that first half stats graphic. Both Southern and Louisiana were 14 of 30 from the field, and it said 11 of 30 for Southern there.
Hey Danny,
that's
do
14 to 30.
you want me to mention?
Yeah, the graphic said 11 of 30 on all of those things.
Danny, do you want? Oh, he just took his headset off. Hunter, can you hear me? Can you hear me? You can't hear me. Oh, Nicole. Do you want me to say something about White's jersey? I mean, he had blood all over himself. There was blood on the floor, and he went back and changed. No, all right.
So what are we doing here?
Let's do National Girls and Women's Sports.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Just because it's easier, we have enough time.
Cameras. I need national,
All right.
international women's and sports.
You don't want to be
Yeah,
on
so
camera.
women and sports.
No,
Are
I'm all
there
over
any
the
women
place
on the
today.
court or on the
That's fine.
Okay, thank you.
scores table, that kind of stuff?
National girls and women in sports.
Use my title, Daniel, please.
I am. I just want to make sure I get the name right.
Yeah.
I want to say national women and girls in sports.
So zoom into the scores table over there. Zoom into the scores table. Penny left, penny left, penny left. None there. Penny, keep panning to your left, keep panning to your left, keep panning, keep panning. Right there, zoom in on her. Yep, stick with her. 2, 6, anybody in Louisiana? Zoom in. 6, zoom in to the bench. Anybody else?
This guy doesn't want to be on camera.
She doesn't.
You should be on camera, Sky.
6, keep looking. Took
You can do
down.
it, Sky. You can do it. You can do
You
it.
can do it.
You
We
can-
115.
You
Good to go.
can't.
You can
You
do
can't do
it.
it. You can't have a man.
Oh, 6, right there. Stick with Whitney. To your right, she's walking to the right in the blue. Yep. Stick
Do it
with
for the
her.
women.
Do it
I
for
think
the
that's a
women.
really bad
Do it
idea.
for the women.
You guys
Stick
can
with her, 6.
What if we just show you briefly, 1 minute, and you just talk into the camera for a second, and I will let you know it on camera.
Is it going to the splash camera?
I mean, Whitney's currently on it.
Ah, Whitney.
2, stick with her.
45.
45 back. Stick with her, too.
Are we going 2 first or 6 first?
We'll see what 2
40.
looks like. 6, maybe.
How much time's on the clock out there?
How much time's on the clock, cameras?
30.
30 back. 232.
Oh, good time. Yay!
Cameras 3 and 4. I need women in sports. Shoot around.
Do cheerleaders.
Like cheerleaders, dance team, that kind of stuff. 15 back.
You may want 6 to give her a little less standard.
6, toe down.
9, 8,
There we go.
7,
6,
5,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come out to you, 6.
and Q-Town.
6, you're live.
We here at GATA Productions
Key font 1.
want to celebrate National Girls
Set
and
2
Women
under.
Sports Day here on this Wednesday.
Dissolve 2 under.
Whitney Hayward, the Director of Creative and Digital Strategy. Randy Boston,
Set
one of the
3.
trainers for
Dissolve
Georgia
3. 6,
Southern
someone
women's
else.
basketball. We want to celebrate the hard-working women that helped put
6,
this
get sideline
broadcast
reporter.
together on ESPN Plus.
Zoom in.
Our producer, Nicole Nordstrom, leading the way from our control room. I want to give a shout-out to Jalea
Set
Lugo,
4.
Jill Whittington, Dakota Guy, Bella
Dissolve
Johnson,
4.
and our sideline reporter, Scott
Set 6.
Taylor, with more on this
Sky.
tremendous day.
Dissolve 6.
Yeah, guys, today we're celebrating
Set
National
2
Women
under.
and Girls in Sports
Dissolve
Day.
2
A
under.
day that's dedicated
Set
to honoring
3.
all the accomplishments of women and girls in sports
Dissolve
and
3
pushing for
under.
progress where
Set
equality
4.
is still needed. For me,
4
this
down.
day holds a special place
Hold
in
the
my
shot.
heart
Set
as
4.
someone who's always dreamed
Dissolve
of being
4.
here on the sidelines, speaking to athletes and being able to tell their
To someone
stories.
else.
It's a reminder of how important it is
Race
for young
set
women to
6.
see themselves represented
Dissolve
in all
6.
areas of sports, whether it's playing, coaching,
Set
or
3.
reporting. Women are stepping
Down
into
3.
spaces once
Set
thought
3.
out of reach,
Dissolve.
and it's thrilling to be a part
2
of that
different
shift. I'm beyond thankful for the opportunity I get to do what I love, and I hope to inspire the next generation of
6.
girls to chase their dreams no
Dissolve
matter the
6.
challenges. And always remember, your dreams are
quick,
just
cameras,
as
time
valid
for
as anyone else's, and there's always room for your voice in the world of sports.
100% well said.
Yeah, just shoot fans now.
And we
Dissolve font 1
continue
off.
to celebrate
Set 2 under.
incredible
Dissolve.
women that help
Anything else here?
do
Promo or
everything
anything?
in the sports world. As the second half, moments away from beginning, Louisiana a 41-38 lead
red
over the
team, 6
Eagles.
red team.
On what's going to be
Our
the
back
biggest
shooting game here,
adjustment in the
guys.
second half for the Eagles and the
2, you're
Cajuns.
still alive.
For Georgia
Set
Southern,
6.
it's going to be
Dissolve.
knocking down some shots, limiting turnovers
2
and
Southern.
free throws. They have
Too wide, too
got to
wide.
find a way to knock down
Sorry.
from the charity
Set
stripe,
2,
something that's
dissolve.
like them in this game in recent losses. And for Louisiana, you want to keep up the hot shooting. But if they're going to win this game, they need to step it up on the board.
Set 6.
Georgia Southern out-rebounding Louisiana 19-15. Also, the free throw battle will be a key focus down the stretch. The Eagles 4 of 7, Louisiana 6 of 6 in
Set 6
three-point
under,
shooting.
dissolve.
Efficient three-point shooting from the
One step out,
Cajuns,
give me a
7
push
12.
here.
While Georgia Southern, 2/3 of their shots in the first half came from long
Start your
range,
push.
but only hit 6.
Set 1, dissolve. Animate your
That's
bow.
not
Toe down.
typical
1,
for
toe
Georgia Southern.
down.
They have those looks
There you
previously.
go,
and
animate,
you
there you
knock
go.
those
Get
down.
back and play.
Louisiana's let them have them at times late in the shot clock where Georgia Southern found a way to extend some possession.
Good work.
The Eagles will start possession in the second half.
And it's limited when there's no.
Dante Holloman with 10 points in the first. Hit some deep threes for the Eagles. Drives. Met at the rim by Zeke Cook on the rejection. Christian Wright has been the primary point guard for the Cajuns. He has 3 points in the half. It's been Kentrell Garnett leading the way with 11 points. Mustafa El Mutauakil, who draws a foul. He scored 8 points off a 2 of 5 shooting.
Take 6.
And
Break
he
4.
had
Take 4.
a relatively quiet first half for his standards, but he was still efficient. Plus
Break
minus
1.
was
Take 1.
7 in the positive for Louisiana in that first half, and he was efficient from the line, 4 of 4.
Yeah, even though the shots haven't been falling, Mutauakil has done a solid job driving down the lane and getting to the foul line. High floater over Tyson Brown, gets that one to go.
And that was just pretty right there. There's no other word to describe it. Good look for Amuta Uakil, and the floater just dropping. Perfect.
Oh man, good find inside the Brown, but Cook right there to poke it out. Possession saved.
Take 2. Stick with 10. Red.
And Cook only at 6'6", guarding
Push,
Brown
push,
there
push,
at
slow,
6'9". But he's playing big, and you've seen that.
Ready, 1.
Despite the size, Georgia Southern has not had a lot of really good looks inside.
That is why they've taken a lot of shots from long range. Case in point, Brown airballs at 3. Cajuns corral the miss. Hardy, outlet pass to El Mutauakil, and he will go to the foul line.
Take 6, take 6.
The first team foul is going to be called on Dante Holloman, his first. So right on cue, El Mutauakil once again, driving inside to get to the foul line.
Take a look, just 2-1, knows he's going to get the call, just goes in confident.
And it's the versatility for El Mutauakil that really stands out the most. Coach Zimmerman mentioned that he can score in multiple positions when playing the wing.
He can make that mid-range shot. He can get down physical and make some crazy drives. You're not going to see him shoot the 3. He doesn't have a made three-pointer on this season, but still, his ability in this day and age where everybody loves to shoot the 3, just to go and play basketball, get downhill, and find a way to the basket.
Remains perfect from the line. Banks. Nowhere to go. Good defense from Christian Wright. Douglas, guarded by Hardy, absorbs contact, and Bradley Douglas providing that energy early in the second half for the Eagles. 5-point game to start the second.
That's like the only thing I like from Hardy.
Top of the key, Kentrell Garnett. Deep 3 from Brandon Hardy, short, rebounded by Nicavian White. Now White's wearing number 9 right now for Georgia Southern. White had a lot of blood on his jersey from the first half, had to switch it out. For those following at home, White wearing number 9, and the pass intercepted by Wright.
Turnovers really start to bite the Eagles.
Go Birds. Go Eagles.
Right. Straight line 3. Got it. Nothing but net. Louisiana continuing to impress from long range. 8-make 3. Holloman to respond. He does. Holloman 13 as the action heating up on the offensive side.
Georgia Southern's been able to answer more than once throughout this game, but they need to find a way to start creating, not just answering what Louisiana's doing.
And that's what Louisiana at the start was going 3 for 3 with the Eagles. They actually started things. And how about the defense from Holloman forcing a turnover? And Wright frustrated getting back up. And now you have Holloman.
Stick with him.
They're coming here, my coach. Yeah, cue it up here.
Okay,
take one more on Holloman. Sky Taylor has more.
Sky and go Sky.
Open sideline.
I'll go out there in a moment. Well, Holloman will get back to Sky in a moment, missing the deep 3 for Georgia Southern. El Mutauakil in transition, can't get it off the rim. Eagles have numbers. Douglas pushing up the pace. He'll draw a foul and shoot 2.
Coming off that rebound, Georgia Southern just pushing. Getting into the paint for Douglas right there. Couldn't necessarily make the basket there with 2 raging Cajun defenders on him, but drawing the foul, getting to the line. Now for Georgia Southern, pay it off. Take another look. 2 Cajuns there. Throw one up, get to the line.
Douglas, that energy piece off the bench for the Eagles. Spent the year mix between coming off the bench and being a starter. There's a lot of Eagles on this team that have started games this season. They're finding that consistent starting five to make a push deep in the season in conference play. Douglas, perfect. 3-point game, 48-45, Louisiana.
Next time Holman does something with those guys.
El Mutauakil, guarded by White. El Mutauakil kicks. Zeke Cook absorbing contact inside. Good defense from White. White tried to call a timeout.
Take 6, stick with 9. White.
And the officials are going to say jump ball.
Low tail, White. Roll.
Possession Cajuns.
White. 2 hands on the ball right there. He's calling timeout. I can understand his frustrations right there. Referee let it play out and didn't call jump balls.
Cajuns with 6 to shoot. Hardy to the corner. Garnett. Oh, missed pass. And possession will go to the Eagles. We haven't seen many turnovers for Louisiana. This has been a clean game of basketball. That was just their third in the game.
Both teams have played relatively clean. Georgia Southern only with 6. They had 3 early turnovers, but they found a way to clean it up as well. It's all going to come down to shot making and rebounding down the stretch.
I kind of need you to do something. Or not.
Almost hit by Morgan. Top of the key. White.
Give me faces going out. Going out break.
Lost it. Scooped up by Garnett. Cajuns in transition. Muta Uwakil. Double team.
Here we go, cameras cutting faces. Ready for take 4.
The media timeout.
Ready 2, take 2.
Maintaining a 3-point lead early in the second.
3.
More to come
Take
after
3.
break on ESPN Plus.
3, 2, 1. Go local roll.
Scott, can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
So
you.
we were trying to go to you for Holloman there on the sideline inbound.
Did you not hear me?
No, I didn't hear either of you.
Huh.
My thing's going in and out though.
It's going in and out?
Like I can't hear Honor.
All right.
Okay.
Well, since you're sitting there, Connie, you might just want to tap her in case we...
just tap.
Yeah, just send a little tap.
Nice back.
Do we want to just go to no?
Like that. Are you talking about going to Holloman here?
You did the NBA?
Yeah, let's do NBA.
Let's do a cartoon.
Cartoon.
And then
6 fans left side framing. 2 fans left side framing.
You want to come back with bug 2 as well? 'Cause that's not-
That makes sense.
Left side framing. Cams 2 and 6.
Okie doke.
Generic, rejoin. Where do you want to rejoin to?
6. 6. Zoom in a little bit. Lose that way out.
45.
Pan to your right. Oh, well, yes. Zoom in a little bit. Right. There you go, right there. We'll come back in on 6.
30.
2, stick with them. Can't help giving people things. There you go. We'll come back on in. We'll come back at 2 instead. 2 to down. There you go. Pan to the left. Or, yeah, pan to the left. Right there, right. To your right. To the right, just a little. Right there. We're going to have a left slab up. NBA music here, Noah. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wipe it. To your live. Graphic game.
Got an NBA Friday
Set 6
doubleheader.
under.
Tyrese Maxey and the Sixers take on Cade
Dissolve.
Cunningham and the Pistons at 7:30. They will send
2
you out to
different
the
by anybody
desert.
else?
Devin Booker and the Suns hosting Rory Marketing and the Jazz. NBA
Oh,
countdown.
6 live, 6 live, 6 live, 6 live.
Gotta love this time of the year where it is loaded with
Set
basketball.
1
Louisiana holding a 3-point lead over
Dissolve.
Georgia Southern, 48-45. Will be a baseline inbound to Muta Uwakil. Top of the key, Kentrell Garnett fires for 3.
Ready
and
to
the
take 2.
Cajuns remain hot
Ready 1.
from long
Take
range.
1.
That's their 9th triple on the night.
And when you look at the scouting report, when you put your numbers together, you're not going to expect a lot from beyond the arc from Louisiana, but they've had it here and they're sticking with it.
Eugene Brown III. Good defense from Muta Uwakil. Brown finds Tyson Brown, who goes up.
Ready 3, take 3.
A foul. Brown will head to the foul line.
Ready 2.
But 0 of 2 here on the night so far.
Take 2.
And right there, Christian Wright at 6'3", 185.
Look, red,
Looks
white.
scared. 169. Brown comes through and he just goes up with him,
Green
goes
3.
straight up, but he's in the air. And he couldn't believe that the
3.
foul was called. But they're going to call that anytime you meet him up in the air like that, kind of moving away. But Brown has struggled
Ready
with
2.
free throws
Ready 1.
consistently throughout the season. Only a 50% shooter.
Take
Can
10.
he make these big ones?
Missed 2 so far tonight, but gets
Ready
that
3.
one to
Take
go.
3.
They get his first free throw of the game. Got to go back to the NBA for a second because I got to
Green one.
ask you, Hunter, were you just as surprised as
Take one.
everybody else on the Luka Doncic trade?
I woke up Sunday morning and I genuinely thought Instagram was hacked.
Brown splits a pair and possession stays in bounds. At least you didn't know until Sunday morning. I was up when the news hit, and I don't think I went to sleep until like 3 in the morning. It was such a crazy trade. Might be the craziest trade in NBA history.
Seeing all the videos of the kid,
Corner three from Garnett. Once again, Garnett is lighting it up. He has 5 made threes
Watch
on the
bench
night.
reaction there on these big threes.
17 points overall.
My bench
8-point
camera. You see
Cajuns
the bench
lead.
reacting.
Douglas to Brown. Hand off Holloman. Holloman kicks the Banks to respond. He does. Aaron Banks with his first triple of the night. We got ourselves a 3-point shootout, Hunter.
3 and 4. Watch the your respective benches as well. Where you can pan to your left or right. 3. I just lost your camera.
That's just a big difference. Good find. El Muta Uakil makes it look easy. And while El Muta Uakil doesn't shoot threes, he's been effective inside the post.
Absolutely. They're going to continue to go back to him time in and time out down the court because he's there. He's open. He's going to make a guy miss, and he's going to be physical.
Oh, what a finish from Eugene Brown III. Getting his first basket inside, and what a game he's had since returning from injury.
He's still trying to get fully healthy, but he's fighting. All of these guys are banged up in some sort of way at this point in the season, but they're all fighting.
Oh, what a pass! And Zeke Cook almost had it inside. He'll go to the foul line. You're really seeing the offenses for both the Eagles and the Cajuns pick up here in the last few possessions.
Both teams know how important this game could be going down the stretch. You need that seeding. Both teams trying to really change the tide of a season. And a win here from Louisiana on the road would go huge for that going forward.
There's really no telling once you get into the conference tournament and depending on the seeding. And Arkansas State, who are the preseason favorites, they currently lead the conference right now. But the biggest thing about that Sun Belt tournament format this year, the top 2 seeds, it buys all the way to the semifinals. And that just shows how crucial it is.
Absolutely. You look at a team like Arkansas State or Troy right now, South Alabama, all right there in the mix. Talking about teams that could be in those top 2 positions. And we saw what South Alabama was able to do with their defense. But Louisiana went right down to the wire with it, went to overtime, couldn't quite pull that one out. And that was a team that right here in Statesboro gave Georgia Southern fits.
Oh, what a finish from Adante Holloman, open space down the lane. Georgia Southern now made 5 of their last 6. 5-point game. Still plenty of time to go in this one. Over 13 minutes. The low block, Ratliff. Good defense from Tyson Brown, but what a run-in for the offensive board. Kendall Davis fades away. Davis gets that one to go.
That's the type of hustle and energy play right there from Davis that you want to see if you're a head coach. If you're Coach Zimmerman, that's the play that you point out in film and go, everybody, this is what I mean when I say hustle.
Thomas, take it back out. Douglas spins in. Nowhere to go. Kick out Thomas for 3. Air ball. Brown is there on the rebound and putback.
Thomas didn't quite get it. He's going to argue that was a pass later when he gets talked about in meetings, but Brown, right place, right time.
Are all 3 lights on the
Are all 3 lights on the receiver?
Out to Hardy. Hardy down the lane. Too strong. Air ball. Douglas corrals it.
The third one's going on.
Eagles in transition. Douglas bounce pass to Brown. Brown waits for his moment. Good defense from the Cajuns. Tipped out to Eugene Brown III. Around the horn. Thomas.
The second one's the camera.
Oh, good move, but couldn't get it. Brown goes back up and draws a foul. What a sequence there for Georgia Southern fighting for the basket inside.
Continue to see the energy on both sides.
Okay, that's the
show
there's
itself.
something wrong with the receiver on top.
Fighting for his life right now. Louisiana's not giving him anything.
6, give me White.
So Bud needs to go check the
White.
receiver on
First time he got the ball, they slapped it away.
Give me a free throw shooter. 2 down, 2 down, 2. Ready, 6, take 6.
Tries to go up with it, just can't get it.
You're seeing the competitiveness of Sun Belt Conference basketball. Coach Zimmerman mentioned that it's a talented league. And some people say it's not as talented as it used to be a couple of years ago. But as we talked about throughout tonight, when you have teams that are separated by just a handful of games, where seeding is important in the Sun Belt tournament, I mean, it is a gauntlet every night you go out. And even look at Georgia Southern. Lost their last 3 games, all have been determined by just a few possessions.
It's anybody's night when they want it to be, but you have to work. Nothing comes easy at this point in the season and in a league like this.
Brown flips a pair at the line, now 3 of 6 from the strike. Rather, 2 assists.
Well, it's networks from here on out, I'm pretty sure.
4-point game.
Networks from here on out, and we're at the under 12.
Correct.
Which is
faces.
yeah.
Free throw line extended. Michael
Cut
Thomas.
faces, camera going out
Pass
the break right here.
intercepted by
Cut faces.
Holloman.
Ready for it?
Possession will stay
Stick
with
for
the
it.
Cajuns.
Stick with him, stick
Officials
with him.
said
3,
that
2.
was last
3,
touch by
2.
Holloman. That'll take us to immediate timeout. The Cajuns will have 11 to shoot.
Ready, 6,
leading by
6,
4,
6.
60 to 56
Recap.
on ESPN Plus.
Cap.
2, 1. Shingle?
Take 10 under.
Sure.
Extra cap. Always take 10 under. Extra cap.
Or we can do 3. Or we can do 3-point shooting. For the Cajuns.
I like the 3-point shooting better.
2, I need red.
I mean, you can do both.
Red team, I'll tell you who.
I'm
Number
open
2.
to both ideas.
2, number 2, red.
We can do 3-point shooting. We'll shape this.
Oh, I got you back. 3.
Copy.
Okay.
You're back.
3-point shooting.
Yeah, 2 stick with them. We're gonna have a left flag, and then stick with number 2 out of the huddle. That's fine. 6. I need number 13 red out the huddle. So 2 stick with 2, 6 stick with 13.
Specifically for the Cajuns, by the way.
Specifically, Louisiana.
There's no S on There's no S on Cajuns. There needs to be an S on Cajuns.
Then you put an S on Cajuns.
We did S on Cajuns. 30. 45.
Take 2. 2 left flag framing says, kind of give me a wide shot.
20.
Put your graphic cameras ready. Go down 2. There you go. Remember, you got bug and bottom line. So you got to count. Off of that. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Got a graphic up. 4. Left slide. 3, 2, 1.
And Q talent.
Louisiana's 3-point shooting has been on
Stick with
display in their 60
2
to
out of the
56
huddle.
lead
6, I
over
need number
Georgia Southern.
13
10
red.
of 16 tonight. Their season high is 11. They only shoot
Set 6
31% from the 3-point line and average 7 a night, but this has been a different type of Raging Cajuns offense, Hunter.
And they
It's all
doubled that
6 under?
percentage tonight.
Okay.
They're all the way at 63%.
Set 1 clean.
Through this game, 10 of 16
It's off.
from beyond the arc. And it's uncharacteristic, but they continue to ride that hot hand from the last game against South Alabama.
Shot clock winding down the baseline inbound. Garnett with 5 to shoot. Garnett working around, 2 to shoot. Garnett gets it up in time. Off the back iron, rebounded by Braylon Thomas. How can the Eagles limit that hot shooting from the Cajuns?
They have to continue to just be there on defense. Whether it's Bradley Douglas, Aaron Banks is a really good defender at that guard spot. Somebody's got to close out and put some pressure on those shots.
Douglas, tough shot inside, but missed. But Georgia Southern, 42 shots taken in this game. 25 have been from beyond the arc. Inside the Ratliff, double team.
Ooh,
Draws a
okay
sack.
for it.
The 14th foul for Georgia Southern.
Cool.
Baseline
Ready,
inbound for
2.
the Cajuns.
Take 2.
Got that already.
It's going to be disruptive.
Load red, white.
His first appearance
Roll.
of the second half, and he's right there inside him and Bradford, making it really
Ready,
difficult
1,
for
out the
Ratliff inside him. Hello.
It turns out it'll be a shooting foul, and Ratliff will shoot 2 from the line. Wow, it's
Ready
a friendly
for
bounce.
Take 4.
Ratliff just a 48% foul shooter, but the Cajuns have been perfect. Now 11 of 11 from the stripe.
Take 1.
And remains perfect. Everything's just working for Louisiana in this game, Hunter.
The baskets are bigger in Statesboro or something, because right now it's just their best performance of the season, shooting wise, and it's continuing to work.
Good find the Colin Cool off the glass in. Colin Cool continuing to be that blue-collar player for the Eagles. Gets them within 4.
What's the problem with that?
That's normally a big score. He's got 6. That's his season high. I think it's his season high from earlier in the season.
Perfect 3 of 3 from the field. 6 points and 6 rebounds. Field steps inside, pull up J, offensive rebound Cajuns underneath. Ratliff will go back to the line, drawing another foul.
34.
Thomas there. A young player still learning. That's what
Talking about
you
one play.
cannot continue to send this Louisiana team to the line when they've been so good. And rack these fouls up earlier to let them get closer to the bonus and continue to hurt you at the line.
Fouls have been one thing, but also one thing to point out, Hunter. There have been few turnovers in this game, and where Coach Henry for Georgia Southern and Coach Zimmerman for Louisiana talked about maintaining possession of the ball. Louisiana just 3 turnovers. Georgia Southern just 7.
Take 6.
And it's been a clean game of good basketball at a high level throughout. Whether it's on both sides.
2. Take 2. 4. Take 4.
But they're holding on to the ball on offense as well. They're making shots.
Take
and going for those rebounds.
Ratliff remains perfect. He is 6 of 6 from the stripe. Louisiana, a perfect 14 of 14. Being able to help sustain things. Oh, good find. Thomas underneath to answer back for the Eagles.
Great cut right there from Braylon Thomas, but even better find moving away from it from Aaron Banks. Perfect bounce pass, hits the hole.
First assist of the night. Eagles back within 4, and another foul as Thomas tried to work around. That's going to be the 6th team foul for Georgia Southern. Next one will put the Cajuns in the bonus.
Not what you want to see, with still 10 minutes left.
Take 6.
For Georgia Southern right now. With any opportunity that the Reggie Cajuns have to get to the line, you know they're going to take advantage of it.
Now you're starting to see some players in foul trouble. That was Colin Coole's 3rd foul. He's the only one in serious foul trouble for the Eagles. Nobody in serious foul trouble for Louisiana tonight. Approaching the midway mark in the 2nd. Chancellor White back up top, 8 to shoot. Thomas. Oh, pass offline, scooped up by Bradford. Holloman for 3. Got it! And it's a 1-point game.
Ready 1. Take 1. 3. Remember benches. 6. Remember benches.
Can I do my hit?
I need to switch it up a little bit. 2 for my hero camera stuff. Give me something else. Benches are fans. Most likely benches.
Far side.
Especially when they get emotional towards the end. Close game.
Out to Thomas. Straight line 3. Short. Offensive rebound. Cajuns heads up. Davis colliding on the side. And caught
3.
by
Take 3. Blue? Low blue. White. Roll. Set till.
Right there. Good to see that both players were able to get up quickly.
Roll tilt is off.
Showing that effort. Both players just diving for a loose ball.
Ready to 2.
High effort. You're going to see plays like that with both these players, both Davis and Holloman, leaving it all out.
Get your shot set ready 4.
This is where free throw will play a factor. Cajuns shooting 1-and-1s.
11.
Davis first trip to the line tonight. There's the first miss from the line. Cajuns recover though. Davis. Back to Thomas. 10 to shoot. Thomas fires a 3. Rolls off the right side. Another offensive board for the Cajuns. Ratliff goes up and connects. And that's now a 4-minute field goal drive from Louisiana. 3-point lead with 9 minutes to go. The Cajuns call time.
3-2.
Media timeout on the floor. More to come after the break on ESPN Plus.
3-2, take 2.
I don't know if you said take 2 earlier. Take 10.
Do we want to come back with Sky's home in it?
Yeah, we're clear.
I understand. Like, I want to do it. I do. I just don't know how it fits in right here. You know what I mean? Like, is there anything for Louisiana?
Yes, you put that in. We made this.
Stand by.
Nothing but Garnett. I like that. I like that. We can talk about him.
2, I need number 2. Red. 2 red. 2 red.
I have a hit on him, but did he? Nicole, can you hear me? With Garnett, he made my stat, like, the live stats is like not working at all, so I can't see any of the stats.
He did hit the 1,000 points.
Okay, he did. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
He touched on it.
But we can still go to Scotch. You have to hit on it.
That's fine.
Let's do that.
Well, what did you say, Danny? I don't want to like re-say. I don't want to re-say what you already said though. What did you say?
Huh?
What did you say about him? I don't want to re-say it.
Two red out of this. Yeah.
How are they doing tonight?
35.
We'll just talk open about that now a little bit. We won't mention some of the scoring stuff. We'll
So just kind of stay wide, follow
We
him
won't
out.
go into details about just him in general stuff.
Take two. So just kind of stay wide. Oh, well, they're standing up.
You want the graphic yet?
Yeah, go ahead. We'll come back with them. Left slide frame it too.
9, 8, 7,
There you go. 6, 5, 4, 3. Two down a little bit. 2, 1 right there.
Q talent.
Fifth-year senior Contrell Garnett has been a driving force in the Cajuns' 66-63 lead over Georgia Southern, mainly from beyond the three-point line. 1-3 away from tying his season high.
One, get ready for
And
game.
Garnett has just been a
One, get
force
ready.
overall in this game, Hunter.
Set one.
High performance you need in a game.
You want to talk to it here. For more on Garnett,
Dissolve.
Sky Taylor has more. Sky?
Go Sky.
Fifth-year senior Contrell Garnett has officially reached his 1,000-point milestone in his college career, and I know Danny touched on it a little bit earlier, but coming into this game, he was just 1 point away, and now he has made history. And Coach Zimmerman called him the model for college athletes, saying that he started as a walk-on, earned a scholarship, comes in and works, and he doesn't complain. Coach also calls him Mr. Consistency. I mean, they ask a lot out of him, and he never complains. He is also Louisiana's all-time leader in games played, and his leadership and experience continue to be invaluable for this Louisiana team.
What a story for Garnett, and also leads the Cajuns with 17 points. Good defense for the Eagles. Garnett gets it back. Shot clock winding down. El Muta Uwakil driving down the lane, gets it off the glass. El Muta Uwakil has been that secondary scorer for the Cajuns tonight. He has 16.
He's just been consistent.
Cutting faces under
throughout the
8,
game.
Cameron,
Makes
cutting
the free throws
faces.
when he gets to the line, getting inside, creating those opportunities.
Yes, coach's call.
Just when you think you forget about him,
Now we're just under 8.
That's been the 1-2 punch tonight for the Cajuns in this 5-point lead.
You're under 8.
Under 8 to play in regulation. Banks finds his way in. Aaron Banks, a strong finish.
2, give me number 2 red out of
at one
out of
point,
break.
got in a position he didn't necessarily want to be in.
And
Looked
6,
like
give me
half,
number 5.
knew he had it.
5
The Eagles
home,
have made their last 4 shots. They have a
Might be
rhythm,
trying
but
to
you saw that
come-
turnover
try to
earlier
come
from
in and
White.
see.
Muta Uwakil, no good. Rebound White.
Yeah, I think
Pushing up the pace inside the Cool. Cool stays in bounds. Bradford fires a 3. Can't tie it up. Rebound El Muta Uwakil.
No, he's in 6.
Thomas.
So just go 5. 5 white.
Nowhere to go. Good defense from White, and Cool gets down. The Cajuns get it back. Thomas hit by Holloman. Stolen by the Eagles. Holloman euros his way in and makes it a 1-point game.
Ready? 1. Take 1. 3, watch your benches to your left. 4, I see, but I'm not really going to take that cross-court shot.
Continues to show the energy, and Holloman pays it off at the other end.
That blue-collar hustle that Coach Henry talks about that was able to force that turnover. 10 to shoot for the Cajuns. Thomas to the corner. Chance White for 3. High bounce. El Muta Uwakil, the offensive board.
Here we go,
and
Cameron.
draws the foul.
6,
We'll
number
go
5,
back to
top
the
white.
line.
Ready 6. Take 6. 2, number 2. Ready 2. Take 2.
Yep.
Here we
That'll
go.
take us to another media timeout.
Break
Free
6.
throw coming up for the
Take
Cajuns
6.
following the break. It is a tight one
Ready,
inside
Cap.
the hill.
Music
68 to 67. Cajuns
Cap.
with the lead over the Eagles.
3, 2, 1.
Show matchup. I was on the bacon, so I didn't think.
We're clear.
Just throws me off. I can't hear the music.
Yeah.
I hear a little bit, but
I was waiting for you to say something, but I think you had great awareness saying that was the media. I forgot, so good job there.
Put it in when you guys are done.
It's always weird after that first call timeout. It's close to one because it makes
It throws things off a little
Two,
bit.
I need number
Okay.
five,
I
white,
knew
five,
the next.
white.
I was like, I looked down at 6:30. I was like, no, that wasn't 8. I was like, that was timeout. Yeah.
We have one more left side.
Yeah, we can do that. Who's number 3 in the roll?
Ta-da. One minute.
You want the graphic review to come back in?
Yeah, we'll make it work. Yeah.
The pins. 2, give me the hoe. Take 2. If they break, I need number 5.
40.
Oh, looks like they're gonna break. If they break, yep. Alright, let's start framing. 2.
30. 45.
30 back. 2 down a little bit too. There you go.
15.
15 back.
Or you want to go ahead and already set one clean?
10, 9, 8, 7,
6,
5,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 2. You're working.
Q talent.
Georgia Southern staying close in Louisiana, a 1-point game. The Cajuns lead 68-67, but Adante Holloman, his 6th 20-point game this season, has been the driving force for the Eagles offense, Hunter.
Really been Mr. Consistency
Wanna
throughout
get ready for game?
his time and missed most of the month of December due to injury and still able to get to that point.
Missed a good bit of time due to an elbow injury sustained in non-conference, but since returning, Holloman, these last 5 games, he's
Ready
averaged
for it.
almost 20 points a night.
Take 4.
Muta
Ready,
Uakil
1.
at the foul line
Take 1.
for the Cajuns. And he remains perfect now, 7 of
Ready,
7.
4. Take
For
4.
Georgia Southern, Hunter, how do you limit these fouls down the stretch?
3, 1.
Just have to
Take
play
1.
smart basketball throughout. You can't give up the silly ones. Now, there's a contest there at the basket. You have to go after that one. But it's the slaps, it's the reach-ins, it's the little things that you can avoid that you have to stay away from.
Cajuns get their lead back up to 3, 70-67. Is there a mic on in there? Holloman
You know what?
kicks to Banks. Banks, double team. Back to Holloman. I'm just hearing an echo. Holloman, oh, good find. Eugene Brown almost
Take 3.
had the
Take 3.
bucket, but we'll go to the
Break
foul
2.
line.
Take 2.
Thank you.
Brown.
Break
There's
5.
been a little
Take 5.
injury. There has had some injury bugs so far this season, ankle injuries.
Stick with number 3.
But he's finding his stride here in this one. 8
Break
points
3.
already. And he really had a huge impact on the team last year. It was a little bit more of a score.
Take
This
3.
season hasn't quite had those abilities. He's had a
Break
tough
1.
time, but now you really start to see it
Take
pay
1.
off for him.
The biggest thing that Brown brings to this team is just the veteran presence.
Break 3.
Couldn't
Take
get
3.
that friendly bounce from the
Break 2.
first foul shot. And Brown, a graduate in his 2nd year with the Eagles, a
Take 2.
transfer from Ohio
1.
State. He's seen a lot of high-level basketball
Take 1.
throughout his career. Looking to turn the corner for Georgia Southern. Splits a pair, makes it a 2-point game, 70-68 with 6 minutes to go.
Looking at Georgia Southern team with 8 of 14 from the line right down to, 9 of 15, but you know that they're going to want those back later.
And that's going to play a factor as this game continues to get tight into the final moments. El Muto Wakil swatted away by Tyson Brown. Cajuns recover, 8 to shoot, to the corner, White for 3. Last touch by Douglas.
2. Take 2. Break 4.
Costly mistake there at the end for the Eagles.
Take
That's
4.
been the thing, Hunter. The rebounding battle has shifted, especially on the
31.
offensive side.
Take 1.
While now Louisiana leading the rebounding battle 30-26, 14 offensive rebounds tonight, too. Press 20 for the Cajuns. Chance Wright up top to Christian Wright. 8 to shoot. Zeke Cook down the lane, too strong Rebound, Eugene Brown. Eagles in transition. Holloman for the lead. No.
And this place would have erupted had he made that one. Everybody in the arena was holding their breath when you see Holloman that wide open from three. But George Southern has to continue to be consistent with their looks.
There's so many threes taken for the Eagles. 9 of 28 from long range. And possession, Georgia Southern. Good defense from Bradley Douglas.
Number two white.
You see the frustration from Coach Zimmerman there.
Really cleaned up turnovers here in the second half. Only 3 turnovers on the Eagles in the second half. 5 for Louisiana. It started to really change the tide of the game. The things that are working for Louisiana in the first half are now working for Georgia Southern.
Under 5 to go. The Eagles have made 5 of their last 7. Douglas for the lead. Air ball. Good defense from the Cajuns. They've gotten a piece of it on the attempt.
Took down a little bit one.
The Cajuns have not made a field goal in almost 4 minutes. And it continues as Hardy misses underneath. Holloman thought about firing from long range. Banks for 3. Yes! Georgia Southern 71 to 70. It's their first lead since the first half.
I see you 3.
Night of the game continues to change in favor of Georgia Southern. The defense has really improved here in the last 5 or so minutes.
Right. Oh, good defense from Brown. Offensive board.
We're going.
And the officials will say it's possession Cajuns. Banks last touched it. But we go to our final media timeout of the night. Georgia Southern takes the lead off an Aaron Banks 3.
Insert bug.
You don't want to miss the finish on ESPN Plus.
Captain. Who's this? You got like a minute. I need you back on like a minute. Hurry up.
Yeah, we might as well let him here.
2, I need home, 6 away.
We just gotta make it quick.
Huddle.
Because it's 12 on the shot clock.
I need just huddle. 2 home.
Yeah, 1 minute.
You can give me both and bug and font 1, please. Your bug can be in. Can I make your bug? We're not going to. They're just going to lose. So be ready to lose Louisiana. 6, give me wide shot of Louisiana. Right there. Toe down, left side cramming. Take 6. 30 back. Right there, 6. Stand out, lose your graphic. Set 2 with Colin. Yep.
15.
You can just do this, right? No, we will.
Okay.
So you don't have to lose it.
Cool. Don't lose it. I'll let you know when to lose it. Reset it. 7, 6, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6, you're working. 2 zoom in a little bit.
Georgia Southern finally back out in front, 71 to 70. Under 4 minutes to play in the Sun Belt Conference matchup this weekend. We take a break from Sun Belt action with the second leg of the MAC Sun Belt Challenge. Louisiana will go on the road against Northern Illinois this Saturday, while Georgia Southern will head to Western Michigan before jumping back into Sun Belt Conference play here weeks away from the conference tournament in Pensacola.
This is the last Western Division.
Does all font 1 out?
The football Western Division, no division of basketball. Cross divisional third for Georgia Southern this season. It's Eastern Division
take 1.
They play 2 times each year, all the way through.
Through them.
On the baseline inbound, 10 to shoot for the Cajuns. Handoff back to Garnett. He has 17 points, 4 to shoot around the perimeter. Good defense from the Eagles. Wright gets it up in time, short. And a over-the-back foul on the Cajuns. Possession Eagles. What a defensive stand as the Cajun struggles continue, missing their last 8 shots.
3-1. Load red, white.
They thought for sure that there should have been a foul on the shot right there. Again, just trying to draw it. And of course, the overback, you cannot argue that all
out of 2.
right there.
And Coach Zimmerman having a word with the official, and he believes the same thing, that there should have been a foul on that corner 3 attempt. But Louisiana just has gone cold. This is their last 8 shots. They haven't scored in almost 3 minutes. How can they find the momentum here in the final moments?
Just continue to play consistently. The shots will fall eventually. You just have to continue to go with it.
Bradley Douglas directing things for the Eagles. Douglas down the lane, off the glass, and the Eagles start to create separation. Douglas, a big-time bucket.
Took down a little bit more.
Clutch in key moments throughout the season. Continues to find a big bucket in a big moment.
Post-game wise, guys.
Right, surveys, finds a Musa Uakil, absorbs contact, and he'll head back to the foul line.
Take 5.
This will be much needed free throws for the
Take two,
Cajuns after being near perfect at the stripe, 16 of 17.
And his 5th trip already in this game.
3, give me a pressure shooting.
To the line.
4. Take 4.
He's been perfect. He's been that consistency for a team that's been phenomenal from the stripe.
They always rely on a Musa Uakil to get to the foul line. Remains perfect. Now 9 of 9.
Ready 4.
Cajuns will make a
Ready 6. Take
substitution.
6.
Kendall Davis back in.
Ready 4. Take 4. Ready 1.
The next foul for Georgia Southern will put the Cajuns
Take
in
1.
a double bonus. It's back to a 1-point game. Musa Uakil, his 3rd game this year with 20 points. 3 minutes to go. Inside the hill, 73-72. Eagles good find.
Ready 3. Take 3.
Foul was at the right moment, right spot on the floor.
Take 2.
Wasn't intentional. He was trying to get a steal there.
Great
Behind him to shoot 2.
Just see the fight. This Louisiana team.
Load gold.
The highest you expect to see from this Raging Cajuns team. Heck no, look.
Anywhere else?
Good cut right there. Oh, he's going to be there. And then just trying.
Ready 3. Out of 30.
Really in a bad spot to try to go for that steal, try to go for that
Ready 1.
block.
Take 1.
He gets called for a foul.
And this is what we mentioned,
Ready 2.
the
Take
free
2.
throw battle. The first
Ready
miss
3. Take 3.
free throw from Holloman. Georgia Southern,
Ready 1.
now 9 of
Take 1.
16 from the stripe.
No, is there?
It's the second.
I don't.
2-point game.
Oh, it's playing.
Yep. Sorry, because
I just heard a voice and that's not doing it. Who is that?
Right. Working his way around, drives. Got hit from behind by Tyson Brown. You see Wright, he's holding on to that left arm there.
you got it all right.
Yeah.
More importantly, more free throws for the Cajuns.
The Raging Cajuns need to continue to do this. Go into the lines. Go draw that contact.
Ready 2. Out of 2.
Get to the line. It's been
Ready 4.
working throughout the game. Why stop now?
This is Wright's first trip to the foul line, an 83% free throw shooter.
Ready 1. Take 1.
It's the first. Wright has been known
Ready
as the
4.
quarterback of this team, has played high-level basketball throughout his career, has spent time at Georgia and at Oregon State. Now here are the Cajuns tonight.
Ready 4. Take 4.
London Fields, who checked in for the Cajuns.
Take 1.
Wright ties it up at 74. 2:39 to play. Free throws, but kept Louisiana in this game. They haven't made a field goal in almost 6 minutes. Holloman, oh, step back 3. Oh, Dante Holloman puts the Eagles back up.
Take 1. This up 3. This up 2.
Exactly what Georgia Southern needs to reset the tone of this game. And Dante Holloman coming up big.
Top of the key. Adrian Barnett, he steps back on Holloman. He can't respond. Rebound Tyson Brown. Struggles continue from the field for Louisiana. 2 minutes to go in regulation. 77-74, Georgia Southern. Holloman. Brown. Oh, good find the Eugene Brown the third. And it's a 5-point Eagles lead. They've made their last 4.
What?
El Mutauakil working his way inside the paint, gets that one off the glass. That's a 6-minute scoring drought from the field for Louisiana. They call time right after.
Go back for that nice and
Right
brown
six.
assist right there. The big cutting Eugene Brown the third. Perfect position on that backdoor cut. He had Aaron Banks in the corner open before that. Elected not to go there with it, giving Brown the time to cut that backdoor. Perfect pass, perfect layup to extend what then was a 2-possession lead for Georgia Southern.
You gotta love that high-low action. The Cajuns weren't expecting Brown to be the one facilitating to find Eugene Brown III inside. And how about Brown III?
Stick with 3 out of this too.
After missing
Go with
Southern
3
miss game over the
wide,
weekend
3
due to an
wide.
ankle injury. 11 points.
Right there, 2 left.
Dante Holloman, the step-back 3 to put the Eagles back up. He has 24 points. 5 of 11.
6, 5 wide, 5 wide, 6.
Really one of the most
Race 6, take 6.
we've seen from the big impact guys for Georgia Southern this season. You got Holloman with 24. Aaron Banks has had 12 in this
213 right there. Zoom in. Zoom. Right 2.
A lot this
Take 2.
season, but you want to have those key
3
roles.
1.
When you're finding guys
Take 1.
hit those key roles, you got your 4 starters, Nate Bradford not included in this, and then Bradley Douglas off the bench, and everybody's finding their own right now.
Play resumes. Georgia Southern trying to snap a 3-game losing streak. The Cajuns have 1 timeout left. Georgia Southern with 3 under 90 seconds to go. Holloman.
Foul.
And they're going to call
Take
foul
6.
on Louisiana. Tyson Brown couldn't get open underneath.
Take 4.
That foul is going to put the Eagles in the house.
Coach Zimmerman cannot believe it. Take another look. You see it. It's right there.
Ready 2. 2, go to 2. 2. Ready 2. Out of 2. Ready 1.
And Brown.
Ready 3. Take 3.
You saw the contact right there.
Ready 1.
Here's the thing. Tyson Brown, 2 of 6 from the stripe tonight. Shooting 1 and 1s for Georgia Southern.
Take 1.
The Eagles 59% from the foul line tonight in this game.
If it's a 2-shot, I got another ring on, right? Yeah.
Off the back iron, rebounded by Omusa Uwakil. 1 possession game, right. Kick out. Omusa Uwakil spins with the left hand, gets the friendly bounce, 1 point
Stay a
game.
little wider here. Under the minute.
Draw it up.
A little wider than you normally would.
Really can't finish it.
Inside the final minute, 79-78 Eagles.
4, make sure the shot clock's in your shot. There you go.
10 to shoot. Holloman drives, spins, and it's swatted away
Ready?
by Cook.
2. Take 2.
Eagles
Go
will have
10.
3 to shoot.
Stick with them.
Perfectly timed right
Low
there.
goal.
By Cook.
Roll.
Anything at the right moment, getting up there.
Set
See the
red.
cut right there. He knew it was coming and got rid
Slow
of
red
it.
roll.
Forward.
Steve Cook,
2, stick with them. Ready 2.
the
Out
senior
to-
transfer from Jackson State. Coach Zimmerman's talked about how Cook can help a lot of
Take
ways
6. Take
defensively,
6.
and that is a key block as Georgia Southern calls a full timeout to
2.
talk things
Wide,
over.
2 wide,
The Eagles
2
have
wide.
2 timeouts left, and more importantly,
Right,
they only
2.
have 3 seconds on the shot clock. So if you're Charlie Henry, what's the situation here?
Take 2.
To find Dante Holloman hopefully open, but at this point, you even let him take the contested shot if needed. He's 5 of 11 from beyond the arc in this game. He's got 24 points. He's coming off of his 6th base 3 performance at Southern Miss. He's the hot hand. You have to find a way to get the ball
2 in the
his
left.
hands here.
6 on the right.
Holloman continuing to play stellar basketball in
Take a split, 2 and
Sunbelt
6 your
Conference
left.
play.
Take a split.
Another 24
2 and 6
point
your left.
performance, his 6 20-point game this season. Now for
2, stick with 5
Louisiana,
out.
you've been strong from the
stick with
free
the
throw line.
10 right
You
there,
stay
10. Sit
close.
down.
What do you do here in this situation?
Do not foul. I know Georgia Southern's had their struggles from the line.
Can you squeeze
the
to the
only
left?
exception to that
2
rule
still
might
out?
be Tyson Brown right
Squeeze
here.
it.
Tyson Brown gets the ball
Key one.
inside.
Key one,
and
squeeze.
good education.
Squeeze.
I would foul.
Raise.
Eugene
Right
Brown
one.
third,
Take 1.
inbounder
stuff.
from the sideline. 3 on the shot clock for the Eagles. 40 seconds left. Musa
Yeah, stay a
Uwakil
little wider
will
one here.
defend the inbound.
Make sure you got the shot clock in the shot.
Here we go.
Yeah, I can see it.
To Holloman. Deep three. Off the left, and a foul on Brown will send the Cajuns to the line.
Take 6.
The one thing you can't do right there for Georgia Southern is not even allow Louisiana to start their possession before you foul the over the back.
Yeah, 2 away catch.
Brown.
Ready 2.
All Georgia Southern
Take 2.
did.
Ready 1.
Christian Wright at the foul line for the Cajuns.
Ready 4. Take 4. Ready 1. Take 1.
Yeah, 20.
Red.
Brother.
Load red.
Ties it up at
White.
79.
Roll.
Take another look. Brown
Ready
is
4.
Right there. Wright has great position.
Out to 4.
Brown just gets
Ready
too far
1.
into it.
Take 1.
Second free throw connects. 80 to 79, Louisiana.
Little wide here.
Shot and game clock separated by 6 seconds. Holloman gets across half court.
2 way
Calls
catch,
a
2 way
quick
catch, 2
timeout
way
for the
catch.
Eagles.
Ready 2.
Game clock
Take 2.
stops at 32 seconds.
Brother.
His Zimmerman.
Seventy
Really
is split
frustrated
up.
right now. He wanted to travel so the Louisiana players. They believe that Holland took a couple too many steps right there before the timeout was actually called.
That just shows
6,
you
give me
how
home.
much the Cajuns want
6
this
home.
game. Same goes for Georgia Southern. Both looking to bounce back from losses. Louisiana lost in overtime on Saturday to South Alabama. Georgia Southern's trying to stop a 3-game losing streak.
This is one Georgia coming off of that 3-game losing. You cannot afford to lose this one. At home, returning back home. There's one thing to start
6, stick with 2.
at home against a really good market team. But you start facing
2, stick with, right there, 2. Yep.
in Louisiana. Now, don't get me wrong, Louisiana's a really good team. They
Squeeze
have a lot
left.
of fight.
2,
But if
cover
you're
left.
Georgia
Yep,
Southern,
squeeze
you
2.
cannot afford
Ready 1.
another home loss.
Who's your reset?
For the
Ready 1.
Eagles on
Take
the
1.
floor, one being a Dante Holloman. He has 24. Banks will inbound from the side. Both teams with one timeout left. 80-79 Louisiana, 32 seconds left. Douglas out to Banks. Eugene Brown the third. Met at the rim and gets the bounce. Eagles lead 81 to 80. Shot clock turned off.
Ready for buzzer beater. Get ready for
Right. Drives. Underneath. Too strong. Recovered by the Eagles. And a
2
foul.
person foul. 2 person foul. Ready 5. Take 5. Ready 2. Take 2. 3. Home coach. Ready 6. Ready 3.
With
Take
all
3.
the experience coming back into
Ready
this
5.
game and getting a huge
5 and number 3.
getting up.
3 wide. 3 wide.
On the other end, and Georgia
Red.
Southern with a
Load red,
phenomenal
white.
defensive possession
Roll.
to keep the Raging
Ready
Cajuns
1.
off the board. And you see Brown right there with the swat as well
Out of 1.
on both ends to set that up.
Good stuff 1.
Aaron
Ready 2.
Banks connects on the
Ready 3.
first free throw
Ready
for
3.
1 and 1s. 9
Ready
and a
2.
half seconds left. Banks,
Ready 1.
58% free throw
Ready
shooter,
2.
gets the first
Ready
one
1.
to fall.
Take 1. So 2, I need stick with the coach here. 2, stick with the
Connects
coach.
on the
Entire
second.
time.
It's a 3-point game,
Good coach,
Louisiana.
Maybe not.
Stay
Not
low
going to
out
call
here
a
1.
timeout. With a substitution for Georgia Southern,
Take 2.
and now a
6 away
timeout is
coach.
called.
3 6.
And the Eagles will
Take
use
6.
their final timeout. 83 to 80.
So Cameron,
Georgia Southern.
end of the game.
Cajuns.
I need 2 to go
One
coach's
final chance with
handshake.
9.5 seconds
So
left.
stick
Now,
with the winning
it's a
head
bit
coach or
anomaly
stick with them, go
for
coach's
Louisiana when it
handshake.
comes to 3-point shooting
6, I
tonight.
mean number
45% when they
8 for
average 31
Louisiana. 8
on the
red.
year.
8 red.
Do you
That's
go
your
for a
in-game
3 to
stuff.
tie, or do you go for
3,
a
you're going to have interviews.
here?
4, I need you to stick with 5 wide.
Seconds, I believe.
1,
You have to go
I need
for the
you
three to tie. You don't wanna
13
play the
wide
game of chance of
after in-game
having to go
stuff.
get a
Ready
quick
2.
two, Get the foul.
Take 2.
Hope for the best. You want to go get the
Does everybody
points
copy?
right now. Go get the 3.
And
But
5,
if
give
they-
me, just give me
Louisiana
fans
has
or
just the
players.
last 6-3.
Sell me stuff.
All they could do is tie it. Or
Ready
2 of
1.
their
1
last
get ready.
12
Ready 1.
shots overall.
Take 1. Stay a little wider here. 1
Cajuns
little
will have to
wider.
go
2
the
down.
full
2
length
down.
of
2
the
down.
court. 83 to
Here you go,
87.
one.
The inbound to
Almost.
right. Gets across half court, and the
Timeout.
Cajuns will use their last timeout
3-2.
with 5.8
Take 2.
seconds to go. So you get across half court, and then you call a timeout. They're going to sideline inbound. More time for the Cajuns to talk things over.
Give me seven.
I ask you a question again, Hunter. Do you go for the three, or do you go for a quick two and a foul? And based off of what you mentioned as well, the Cajuns missing their last 6 threes.
You'll have to go for the
2 and 6 are going to be live. Ready, split. Take split.
Best case scenario with the two, you get it off. There's 4 seconds left. Still have to have time for the foul. Have time to come back down on the other end. Time is against the Raging Cajuns right now. I believe you have to go ahead and get the 3.
Louisiana has 2 options they can go to in terms of score. You can go with Mustafa El-Mutaouakil. He has 24 points, but he's not a 3-point shooter. Hasn't taken a 3 tonight, and he's over 7 overall this season. Kentrell Garnett has been the hot hand. He has 17 points, crossing that 1,000-point threshold, and he's 5 of 7 from long range.
And I'll give you one more. Do not forget about Christian White right here, right now. He's got 10 points, 2 of 3 from beyond the arc. If that first option, Garnett, for the 3 isn't there, be looking for White to get the ball.
Not to mention El-Mutaouakil, while he could go inside, he's been perfect for the foul line, 10 of 10. He knows how to draw fouls. So there's a top 3 option you can go to for Louisiana right now. Both sides out of timeouts. 5.8 to go. Georgia Southern trying to snap a 3-game losing streak. They lead 83-80. This is what Sun Belt Conference basketball is all about.
Push. He's sitting on the bench.
Brandon Hardy will inbound from the side, and El-Mutaouakil on the bench. Cajuns electing to go with shooters.
2 go coach. 2 go home coach.
Inbound to London Fields. 5 seconds. Fields, nowhere to go, and a foul.
Read 2. Read 6.
Fields is going to go to the line with 1.7, and that may be a wise decision for Georgia Southern.
I don't necessarily think that was intentional by Douglas to send the Raging Cajuns to the strike. However, less than 2 seconds of us, the perfect time to do it. Prevent the Hail Mary of a 3 from being sent up. Now you just have to pay attention on the boards on the second.
Take 4.
And with little time, you would also see Fields intentionally miss the second.
Take 1.
It's the first one to go. 83-81. Substitutions now for both sides. Colin Cool in for Georgia Southern. He has been hard-nosed in getting rebounds. El-Mutaouakil also in, so a miss. El-Mutaouakil can get a putback inside.
A little wide here,
1.7 left. Fields gets the second free throw.
Staying on 1 here. 2. What you looking at? 4.
Brown, the inbound.
1.
And out of bounds. Last touch by the Cajuns, and there's 0.6 of a second on the clock.
2 with 13. Read 2. Take 2. 6 away, coach.
Officials are going to look and see how much time needs to get put back on the game clock.
Take 6. 2 officials. 2 officials. Read 2.
The second one was definitely supposed to be an intentional miss. Trying to get it off. Louisiana has been so good from the line in this game. They can't miss it when they try.
And that's I'm sure I'm saying that's a good problem to have for Louisiana tonight from the foul line. 24-25, 96%, that's great. But in that moment, it just seemed like London Fields was trying to miss that second one on purpose, and just the way that the Cajuns have shot free throws tonight just did not go their way.
You can't even make it up at this point. 96% from charity strike. You need the miss. You need the lucky bounce, and it goes in.
Well, the officials are still looking to see how much time officially is put back on the game clock. Right now it's showing 6 tenths of a second. It will be possession Eagles. It was last touched by the Cajuns. Take a look here.
And it looks like Wright had his hand on it last. You also got to get the clock right here. Get Louisiana time for an opportunity for a skill and quick shot.
Yeah, from that angle, looking at the game clock, when the ball went out of bounds, there's a case that there could be at least a second back on the game clock. Right now, still showing 6 tenths of a second. And now the third official making his way over to take a look as well.
Race 6.
I mean, for Georgia Southern, they have to go the entire length before. Both teams are out of timeouts.
Take 6.
Really, if you're Georgia Southern, you've got to heave it full court to end this game.
You have to make sure somebody.
3, give me Southern. 3 Southern.
Try to get the quick
5 Southern.
However, I have a guy like Tyson
Grave
Brown,
3.
Eugene Brown on
Take
the
3.
other end in case you just
Load
need to
red.
get rid of it.
White.
Hail Mary football pass it and have somebody touch it.
3, 2.
Take another look. I'm trying to come back to it. Right. Looks like it comes off his right fingertips right there at the end.
Yeah.
When it goes dead, I'm talking 0.9 or
Three,
up
two.
to a second left.
Out
on
the 2.
clock.
The officials are still looking at the officials' table. Still trying to determine how much time gets put back on the clock. The officials are done at the replay monitor. Now talking amongst
5, give me
themselves.
Southern. 3, give me Southern.
We saw the angles. And it seems like we're going to have an official make our way over here to our table.
3, 6. Take 6.
The officials saying it will be possession. Georgia Southern, that call will stand, and there will be 9/10 of a second on the game clock.
Ready 1. Take 1.
Eugene Brown III will inbound.
Yeah, go coach.
Now the officials are pointing at the clock to put the time on.
Because the time hasn't changed yet. There we go.
There we go. 9/10 of a second. 83-82 Southern.
2 after this.
Brown heaves it to Tyson Brown, and that's going to do it. Georgia Southern snap a 3-game losing streak, defeating the Raging Cajuns 83-82.
3, 6. Take 6. 2 stick with them. Ready 1. Take 1. Stick with 13. Ready 2. Take 2.
Brown cuts back, loses his defender.
Ready 6.
In the game.
Take
Exactly
6.
what Georgia Southern needed. They needed a no-stress inbound. They had the time for the review to draw up a plan, and it was there. You could see the
Take 1.
in the
Ready
eyes
cross? You want
of
slow
Brown.
there?
He knew the
You want
game
slow
was
there?
And Eugene Brown III,
Cross.
in his first game back, he missed the
Ready 2.
last game
Under.
due to an ankle injury.
Take 2
He
under.
comes in and scores 13 points, gets the go-ahead
Ready,
basket,
1.
and also gets a piece of the ball on the
Take 1.
defensive end. A big-time win for Georgia Southern. That's the 500 on the year, 12-12, 5 of 7
Stand by,
in
red.
Sun Belt play,
Down,
led by Adante Holloman with 44 points. Good for the Cajuns. The Cajuns, another tight game that we couldn't prevail.
3. Ready? Are you ready? No. 2, I need stuff to come to. Ready 1.
What a win for the Eagles and our own Sky Taylor standing by for player of the game, junior guard Adante
3, get ready.
Holloman.
White. 3 live.
I gotta say, earlier this week, you told me that you have been flowing well, but now you just have to turn those into wins, and that's exactly what you did tonight. I mean, 24 points. How'd you get it done?
I mean, it was a tough win. I mean, we had a lot of stretches where it didn't look too good, but we got it done.
Right there.
And then looking ahead to this weekend, Coach mentions that time is winding down, and he's encouraging you guys to spend a lot of time together and enjoy the last moments being on a team. What does that mean to you looking forward to the next Sun Belt Challenge this weekend?
I mean, it's not really a conference game, but we still look at it as an opportunity to play basketball again, so it should be fun.
Well, thank you and congratulations.
Yeah. And
Adante Holloman, 6th game with 20 points or more this season, leading the way for the Eagles, 83-82. And now Georgia Southern and Louisiana catch a break from conference play. They head to the second leg of the MAC Sun Belt Challenge. The Cajuns will go to Northern Illinois while Georgia Southern heads to Western Michigan. So for Hunter Mosley and Scott Taylor, I am Danny Wall saying still on from Statesboro. Georgia Southern snapped a 3-game losing streak, defeating Louisiana 83-82. All games airing on the ESPN networks are streaming live and archived on the ESPN app. This has been a presentation of ESPN.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are out of here.
Still out of the black.